Hello?
Ow.
Wow.
Ow.
How is everyone
Doing okay. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. Who was ready for another exciting adventure in the world of D&D?
Oh, you're gonna have to settle for this.
I'm working on setting up the stream. I'm wondering why it's not showing up in the live stream thingy.
Oh.
Okay. Now it's on. All right. Now we're good.
Just tell me when you're ready.
I guess we're ready.
Okay. Is everybody in? I think we're missing
Yeah.
Wendlow.
I'm in.
I'm right here.
Well, in the game. In the
Oh,
thing.
hold on. Yeah, hold on. Let me pull it up. Sorry.
Guess we're ready.
I will pull myself up. So, start on the recap, please.
Yes, someone please start on the recap. It's been a
we
month.
spent a ton of time arguing over whether or not orcs were. We should just go in and blindly kill the orcs based on what some people asked us to do without, given a chance to have a conversation. And then we also had spent a lot of time arguing over the paths we should take because we unlocked. That's not a good RP word. We got information from one of the people that we saved from the Wave Echo Cave, or not Wave Echo, of the location of Thunder Tree when we had saved them from the Red Brand's hideout, which we had to go back and do because we forgot about them and left them there when we went.
Yeah, that's right.
When we took Glassstaff, we forgot about the family that was kidnapped and taken there. So then we had to go back and rescue the family. And we found out that the one-eyed dude was still alive, and we let them free too, and named them Jenny. And so they have a name now. And
oh yeah, the I remember
the
now.
one-eyed
Okay, go ahead.
that I can never remember the name of. Nothic. And Vivi and Pin and Ron Skinner both have new cool friends.
Yep.
And we, as a reward for saving the family from Red Brand Hideout, we got the location of some treasure in Thunder Tree. And there was another reason we needed to go to Thunder Tree that I can't remember.
Is that the one with the druid?
Oh, the missing person. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then we went and visited a very lovely banshee and got information on where Wave Echo Cave is. And we spent a lot of time arguing over whether or not we should get her to tell us where Wave Echo Cave is or the castle. So we spent a lot of time arguing.
Sounds like standard.
No, I mean that's not a bad thing. It gives me more time to prepare. So,
Let me look at
all
the
right.
quest list. So we've got the notes on the quest list. Okay. So we still have to go to Cragmaw Castle, Old Owl Well. We have to go let the sister G know the information that we got from the Banshee, and we need to go. There's a missing friend, in the Druid in Thunder Tree, and we have to go kill some orcs, supposedly.
You make it sound like taking out some orcs who are trying to harm people is a bad idea.
I don't remember the premise of the quest.
Like, there's some orcs.
It's just go kill orcs.
There's orcs who've been raiding the countryside.
Okay.
Take care.
Okay. And right now we are resting at Connieberry, or whatever that is, the name of that. Connieberry. To decide what we do next.
I'm thinking that it might be a good idea for us to head on to Old Owl Well and make our way down to Wyvern Tor. Or should we deal with the raiding man of orcs first, then deal with the zombie horde?
Well, if
Zombie horde? What zombie horde? What are you talking about, zombie horde?
there's some undead or something. Let's see.
Oh, you know there's
Old
some
Owl.
undead
Well,
undead walking around. You don't know
there's some
anything about a horde.
there's some strange digging, and there's some undead where there weren't any before at Old Owl Well. And then Wyvern Tor is the orcs.
All right. So, and we still have our traveling goblin with us.
Hi, Hat-Trick.
So,
Thanks for watching. Y'all have a good trip to Galveston.
so let us so team, let's do it too.
Alrighty.
So, who's in favor of heading to Old Owl Well first? And who's in favor of going to Wyvern Tor first?
I wanna go see the orcs.
Well, we could do
What do
both
you
right
think?
away because they're right next to each other.
Yeah, they're right next to each other. So I mean,
Or should we do
efficiency-wise,
first?
we have to pass by Old Owl Well to get to Wyvern Tor. So
All right. So, to Old Owl Well, follow me.
Do you know where you're going?
do we know where we're going? Do we know how to get to Old Owl Well?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's on the map.
We were given a map. Okay, yeah.
Yes,
So
you
we
were
know
given a
where we're going.
Whoops. Hold up.
And
Hold up. Okay. No, I just need to add a few things here. Just a few things. And alrighty. Sorry. A couple things got past my and there we go. That'll work. Alright, let's go ahead and stick you guys onto this map here. I hope I have the dynamic lighting set up. Yes. Alright,
So
we're good.
where do you want us to drag our characters? I can't see anything.
Give me a sec.
Okay.
Alright, can you see now?
No.
I see a map. Let me see if I can drag. Let me see if I need to drag my token on.
Yeah, bottom right hand corner.
Bottom right hand corner.
Bottom right hand corner.
All right.
Can you see now?
No.
Nope.
Oh, that's because you're human. Okay.
Right.
What? The dark elves?
Why am I having a hard time grabbing my token?
There you go. Can you see now? Should
Let
be
me see
4
if
of
I-
you. Plus Pins, Lofi Girl, and Alfoncito. You should all be in the bottom right hand corner. Can you see yourselves?
Oh, bottom right.
No.
Oh.
Yeah, bottom right. Yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
see
right.
myself.
Bottom left. Yeah.
I have myself on the map.
I don't. Now I see myself.
You got 2. There we go.
Okay. I only saw myself when I drug myself on. I didn't see myself before.
Okay. Did I accidentally delete the wrong token there, Ron? Can you still see yourself? Ron?
I cannot see anything, and I think you deleted my ROM.
I think I deleted the wrong token. I deleted the token I dragged onto the thing. There we go. Okay.
This one's the one
What
I
about-
dragged on.
Okay. There we go.
Okay.
Alrighty. So,
I still can't see anything.
you still can't see anything?
I see myself on. I pull my token onto the map.
How about now?
Aha.
There you
Okay,
go.
nice, nice.
Let me reload.
Okay.
Because you're human, Curtis.
How
I just
about
drop the torch onto the map, so you can
Okay.
see now.
how about pin?
Yeah, I can sleep fine.
Oh, okay.
Hey,
Alright.
hey, BB.
Yeah,
He's
How's that smoker's lung? working
yeah.
out for
How's
you?
that? How's that going?
it's so great, man.
Yeah.
You okay, Vivi?
Oh, I just caught the COVID is all.
Yeah.
Sorry to hear that.
Blame the boyfriend.
Stupid boyfriends.
Well, thankfully I can use my light spell. I can use my light spell.
All right. So let's see here. Let me make sure I got the right stat box here. All right, so you guys wander into this. It's sort of a, I guess you would call it a gulch or a gully or something like that. Let's see how it's specifically described. Wyvern Tor. Alrighty. It's a Wyvern Tor is a sizable hill with miles of rugged terrain on its flanks and slopes. You guys go ahead and you wander into this this sort of gulch valley area here, which is where you are right now. And go ahead and give me a perception or survival check.
I'm
Okay.
perception or survival. Oh, perception or survival. Well, I have a lot of witness.
Alrighty.
21.
You're gonna roll pen if you want to.
Oh.
Alright, well. VV might be a bit out of commission, so
Oh, sorry, you wanted me to roll?
yeah, if you want to. Do you
Oh,
want to?
sorry. Yeah, I guess I can. My brain was kind of fried there
She
for
got
a second.
she got the COVID brain.
I got the vid.
Yeah. 24.
Alright. So, Curtis, Elsat, and well, who rolled survival? Okay, Curtis. You've noticed that there seem to be tracks leading down into this little valley area here, and Pin and Alisat, you notice Alisat, you can hear with your sort of elvish genasi hearing ears. You can hear shuffling further down, Like
What
someone's
you mean, like
shifting around.
down here?
Yeah, like further
Okay.
down here.
All right.
And you can hear a slight snoring from behind this boulder right here.
Okay. And then assuming that might be a guard.
Yes.
Pin, you smell orc.
Yay.
You have a
Okay.
distinct smell of orc and something even stronger.
I'm going to bring out my crossbow, and I'm gonna go in stealth mode. And I'm gonna stealth so I can get a visual on it.
Alrighty. Go ahead and roll me stealth.
Oh.
Oh, I can't believe that. Pin running
That's
low.
like the first low roll on stealth.
That's like a two on
Yeah.
that dice. Let's see.
Yeah.
Here. Let me check something. Let me double check something before you go. Let me make sure.
Funny, he is asleep.
Ooh.
Oh.
Ooh. Okay.
Well, he should
So-
have. They should have disadvantage if they're asleep, right? If you're doing any kind of counter roll. But I guess it doesn't matter if you're being loud.
No. Problem is that he's asleep. He's not actively listening for anything. This is just going to be a passive perception thing. So,
Mhm.
Let me try one thing.
I already committed to it. I'm walking over.
You leaving your anime girl behind?
Yeah, she seems
Oh.
comfortable with you guys.
righty. As you walk up to this boulder right here, and go right. You get right about here. You're right about
Okay.
here, and this orc right here. I mean, it takes him a while to get up. I mean, you got. Hang on. That's right. He's on the GM layer. Hold up.
I mean, if he looks like he noticed me, I'm shooting him.
You notice these two orcs
Uh-oh.
over here as well. They seem to be guarding the entrance, and they seem pretty active. This orc is slumped up against the wall, snoring, and when you come around the corner, you accidentally kick a rock,
Hmm.
and it makes quite a bit of clatter. And this orc wakes up and notices you.
Okay, shoot.
That does hit, yes. I will give you stealth. I will give you a
Sneak attack?
Go ahead, take a sneak attack because he is surprised. So he was
That'd be the
asleep.
10 then. Because it rolls for both.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay.
Oh, so would that be advantage though?
Uh,
Can I roll again if I wanted to try for a 20?
yeah.
20.
Go ahead and give it a shot. Go ahead and give it a shot.
Almost.
Okay,
Nah.
yeah, okay. But still. Okay, so this dude he takes 10 damage. You shoot him right in his.
And then I'll go whoop whoop.
Do a Zoidberg.
Oh. And then the little anime girl is just laughing in the corner over there.
I forgot what the new friends can do.
No, they're not a fighter.
What can they do? She's just there as a
He's
friend.
a fighter.
Okay,
He's a fighter and a tank.
Yes.
cool.
And
So,
I was actually gonna ask, can I roll stealth with Alfonsito?
You want Alfonsito to roll stealth?
Well, I mean, there is no point now, but I mean.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I mean, they've only noticed 10.
They've only noticed Pin so far. Like Pin just shot the one orc. So this orc gets up and goes, "Hey, Kobo, come back here!" And he goes and runs around the. He goes to run around the rock.
Eh?
Chris?
And then he
That-
notices the rest of you.
Oops.
Can I immediately shoot with my crossbow?
Get her
Yeah,
done.
if you want. If
Kill
you
him.
As
want to.
Alfoncito
Do we
charges
need
in.
to like?
Yeah, if you want to, shoot him.
Let's go.
Go ahead and roll
Oh.
damage.
Can we react right now? I mean, can we just react how we want right now?
Well, we haven't rolled rolled combat just yet. So
we can still react if we want.
and well, it doesn't matter. He did.
Okay, well, good. First orc dead.
Yeah, first orc dead.
Do we get
Only
money
problem-
Do we get money from what's his name by how many we kill?
Yeah, sure.
Price per head.
Yeah, let's do that. We'll do that. Only problem is that now
That's gonna
this
be
orc
harder.
right here
Oh.
notices that this orc just fell dead, and he goes, "All right, boys, we're under attack." And now we roll initiative.
Now we roll initiatives, and don't
Now
forget
we
to
roll
click on your
initiative.
token before you roll initiative.
And we open up the
Keep
initiative.
forgetting that. Oh, I got a 7.
Gotta make
Initiative.
sure.
I'm still sleepy from our nap at the Coneyberry.
Can you put the 16 on my thing?
Say what?
Can you put the 6? I rolled
Yeah,
a 16 by
yeah.
click on my token.
Click on token.
Just click on your token and re-roll, and then edit it. You can edit yourself
Oh, we can?
in the turn order. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, never mind then.
Hey, Jono, what are y'all doing in Galveston? What are y'all gonna go do? Y'all say hi to Jono and Autumn.
Hi, Jono.
Hi, Jono.
And Autumn. And Baby.
And Autumn. And Baby.
And who?
Friends of
How
mine.
about I just go hello Twitch chat? We'll just do-
Okay, sure.
We'll just do a blanket hello. Okay. Hang on, I got a lot of rolls here. Please tell me you guys can't see these. Yeah, you can.
I
Fantastic.
can't.
Awesome. It's working. It works. And then now the other one. Where is he? Where is he? There he is. Yay. Stop
Oh,
that.
Coco,
Stop that.
I cannot believe you're not using night mode.
I was
I
having
am.
trouble reading the UI because there were some problems with it. Otherwise, I would have, because some things like didn't work in night mode. Because I really like night mode, but I had to turn it off because unless they fix it, maybe they fixed it.
Okay, fair enough.
Because I can read stuff right now, so we'll keep it on night mode and see. But I had to turn it off before.
You said you rolled a 16, Curtis? Oop,
Yeah,
not
that was
116.
Oh, why?
100. Okay.
Okay. What is... I'm gonna have to do some dex tiebreakers here. So, Curtis, what is your dexterity?
My dexterity mod?
Yeah.
Well, my dexterity is currently 12, and I have a +1 thing.
Okay,
Plus
roll me
one.
a d20.
Roll your d20?
Yeah.
Hold on, I didn't roll my bad.
You can roll.
Okay, I don't know. Hold on.
Oh, you having
I
trouble
have to put
finding it?
Hold on, let me try to see if I can click again. It should be showing up.
Are you doing it in roll 20 or
D&D Beyond.
Do you roll
will-
20?
Okay. Yeah, do it in roll 20. I rolled a 3, so odds are you're gonna beat me. But you know,
Alright.
we're gonna check.
Let's try this. D20.
Yeah, see. That's fine. Okay,
Yeah,
here we go. We'll put 16 point 1. Ron, what is your deck?
My dexterity 16 plus 3. I mean,
Okay.
the
Oh, yes.
modifier is plus
You're
3.
you're definitely good. And that should be it. Ain't gonna really matter for those guys. So yeah. Alrighty, fantastic. Okay, so you guys hear footsteps. Big footsteps. Really, really big footsteps.
Okay. These are big orcs.
But you don't see what's making the footsteps.
I'm sure they're
Please.
friends.
Oh
We'll
yeah.
just talk.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. For sure. I closed down the initiative tracker. I need that. Just gotta move some guys around here real quick. Why is this being weird? Okay. There we go. Alright, Curtis, go ahead and make your
5, 10, 15, 30. Alright. I'm gonna try to use my sacred flame on this guy here.
what
And
now?
I'm gonna use my sacred flame.
Okay. I thought you said safer plane. I was like, what?
Sacred flame.
Okay. Yeah, I got you.
Ah. Ugh.
Stop that.
I didn't
Move
mean.
back.
I didn't mean to. My finger slipped.
Yeah, your finger slipped. Yeah. Okay. Alright. So, Sacred Flame, DC 13 dexterity save. The orc rolls a 4. So he takes 8 radiant damage. Alrighty. Yeah, he's looking pretty charred. Actually, it's radiant damage, so he's looking pretty radioactive. I don't know.
Shine the light on him.
Oh yeah, you did. You did. Is that all you do?
Let's see, what else can I do? And then let's see, me and my next abilities. And then I will cast Shield of Faith on myself.
Okay. Wait, is Sacred Flame, Shield of Faith is a bonus action? Okay, you're good.
So add 2. All right.
Yep. Alrighty. Next, we have someone doing something that you don't know, and Ping shouldn't know, but she.
I didn't see anything.
Yeah. Okay. Man, this is weird. This is being weird. Okay. I don't know what's going on. But yeah, okay. So, Ron, you're up.
Okay. I'm gonna walk right here. And I don't see anything. But I don't see any enemies. I am guessing this is not walkable terrain? How do you call that?
Yeah, movable terrain. You can probably squeeze in there. Like you can hug the wall if you want.
Okay, I hug the wall.
You hug the wall. You see anything?
Yeah, I do.
I don't
Okay.
see nothing except those 2 orcs. I see that one and that one. That's it.
Yeah, that's what I see, but
And that
now
one.
I can do this. For this one, for this one.
Alrighty.
I'm guessing that's a hit.
Yep, roll damage.
10 damage.
Oh, he goes down.
Oh, he actually
Wow.
goes down. Oh, nice.
Nice. Just like that.
Yep. Well, he already took like 8 damage, so.
Cool.
Oh, okay. He was injured
Okay.
already. Okay.
Yeah.
And
goes
as my bonus action, let me think. But I think I'm gonna activate Alfonsito. Yeah, I'm gonna Alfonsito activate. And this bad boy can actually move 40 feet.
Yeah.
So he's gonna go up to here. Oh well. Oh. Can he stand in there?
Can you
Can he end his
stand
turn
over
there?
the dead body?
Yeah, you can stand over a corpse.
Oh,
I have
think-
before.
Well,
my-
it's technically difficult terrain.
Yeah.
I don't remember if it's. We'll probably put him right here or right here, because the corpse is difficult terrain.
I can't see what you just did.
Yeah, I cannot see what's here.
Ah,
and
okay.
here.
I am on the wrong. Put him right there or right there for now.
Oh, okay. Gonna leave this guy right here. Oh no, right here rather. And he's not gonna do anything. Yeah, okay, that is my turn. Okay.
Sorry.
Can you roll initiative for Alfonsito, and I'll just put him after you in the initiative order.
Okay.
Don't forget to touch token.
But yeah, I mean Alfonsito always goes after.
Yeah, he
my
always
turn.
always goes after you. It's just easier for me to track. That's all.
So just a random initiative and
Yeah,
did that
that's
work?
perfect. Did you click on his token?
I don't think I did. Let me try again. There you go.
A 4.
There we
Yeah.
go. So Alfonsito just did his turn. So next. Okay, which one is this? Ah, okay. Keep having to swap the layers in order to get the
The
stuff
ones we
moved
can't
around.
see.
Yeah.
Yeah. What did we just walk into?
Oh, you'll see. Alrighty, Pin, you're up.
Yeah, okay. So, as a
Fantastic.
bonus action, I am going to what is it? Hide behind let's see. Can I just hide right next to Curtis?
Yes. I guess.
I'm small. I should be able to pass through legs and stuff. And hide behind corpse.
Hide
Okay,
behind
go ahead.
backwards.
Roll me a stealth.
Oh.
You got them awesome rolls. COVID hit your rolls too.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, it was only just to see if I could get the advantage on it, but whatever. If he still notices me, who cares? So I'm just gonna go ahead, crossbow him in the face, the one that's not dead. Okay.
Are you level 3 or level 4?
What do you mean?
You're level 3, aren't you?
Yeah. It
No,
says, huh?
There's an optional thing in Tasha's that I encourage you all to take all the optional stuff you can out of Tasha's Cauldron of Everything. But there's an optional feature in Tasha's that allows you to take aim. Use a bonus action to take aim. Do you know about this?
No.
No.
Okay. basically how it works is that you can basically give yourself advantage with the bonus action, but you cannot move and cannot have moved during that turn. So basically, you stand still and give yourself advantage with a bonus action, and but you can't move at all.
Okay. Well, I already moved, so but that's kind of cool.
Okay.
So Tasha's has stuff for all the classes and races and stuff.
It has a lot of optional features. It added a lot of optional features for a lot of the classes. Yes, I think every class got at least one optional feature. But yeah,
So- So yeah, if he notices me, then ignore the sneak attack. But
Well, actually, no. You beat his passive perception. Go nuts.
so I got advantage.
Yeah, go nuts.
Sweet. Well, the one already hit, so we'll go 7 + 8.
It's what 15.
Yeah.
You get him right in the eye. He goes down.
Hot.
Man, I don't see anything for Monk. Oh, there it is.
I-
Never mind.
I'll go do a death dance, and I'll go yeah, splattering about the corpses. Go pitter-patter.
Psycho Kobold. Did you roll initiative for your familiar?
I'm just gonna let her eat chips back there. She's not gonna do anything.
Oh, okay.
She's eating
Alrighty.
potechi.
Okay. So that's your turn?
Yeah, I guess I'll actually get out of the way, so the people can actually move through. Even though it might not be the smartest of things, considering what's possibly coming through. I don't know.
Well, I can't. Is it finally my turn?
Not quite yet.
No.
You hear the
Well, I'm not going to be able to
thundering
do anything anyway. I'm too far out of range.
of footsteps.
Oh, yay.
Hang on. I gotta put this on the token layer so you guys can see it.
Oh Jesus!
What is that? I can't see it.
As a giant ogre
Oh, dear.
I
Okay.
immediately regret my decisions.
come bursting out of the cave mouth and just roars at you. This
so
looks like a
we need to stay in the mouth because it looks like it's too big to get through.
that didn't quite translate. It is a beefy slab of ogre meat, and it looks very, very angry.
No, that's me. You just need to stay back and just.
Let's just stay back in the hall so it can't reach us.
Probably can try to reach me, but again, like we'll just come from afar. We'll soften it up a little bit.
Alrighty. But he is his action and his movement. So, let's see. Give me a sec. Oh, I think this dude here. Yeah, this dude can. This dude can actually squeeze out. This dude comes running out of the cave mouth. And so does this guy here.
Were we supposed to understand what Alfoncito just said?
No, that didn't copy paste well into the chat.
We're just making friends over here. It's okay.
Notice that you're up.
Finally, all I can do is move.
Hey,
'Cause
you got
I'm
that
too
monk
far
movement.
away.
You got that monk movement
Yeah,
speed.
40 feet. That's it. And that's...
You can dash as a bonus action. You gotta use
If
your
I
key point,
waste
but you
my
can
key
dash as
point.
well.
Yeah.
It's never a waste. You get them back on a short rest.
Yeah.
You got like 3 of them.
Maybe you can throw the anime girl into
What?
the enemies.
No, it has only 1 HP.
Great.
Oh, so mean.
So, Alistair, tell me that you have like a distance attack.
I have one, but it's 30
that you can use
feet.
on the-
It's only 30
Move up.
feet, and so I have to move, but
Yes.
I can only go here. I'm too small to go here, right?
Use. Yeah, that's pushing it.
Yeah.
Use
So- And then
Well, you got 30. You got 30 feet from there. That's
let me
35.
see. Yeah, it's 35. So
You can still use a monk key point to dash as a bonus action. I'm just
Well,
saying.
Or you could hold your action until one gets closer.
That's true. You can do that
I
too.
would rather do that.
Okay.
But then I have to decide which action, right?
Yeah.
Before I hold it. So.
Yep.
Yeah, you take it to the
wait.
state of
So
reason for that.
this is the closest one that I can. Wait, why isn't it working? Because it's on the. Why isn't my mouse responding? Oh, I've got them on the wrong thing. That's why. This is the closest one to me, and that one's 35 feet away right now.
Why does
So-
it look like this?
What?
No, it's just the ogre see-through, and I'm wondering why.
Because he's almost dead, right?
No, no, not even close.
I'm gonna hold
That's
my
weird.
action. I'm going to hold. I'm gonna hold. Produce flame. If it gets within my range, 30 feet, then I will. Do produce flame.
So if that specific enemy gets within your range, you're going to hit it.
Oh,
with
I have to
produce flame.
say a specific enemy or any enemy?
No,
Can I
you
say
say
any
any
enemy?
That's why I'm asking. That's why I'm asking.
Yeah, okay. If any enemy
Any
gets
enemy.
within 30 feet of me, I will do
Okay.
produce flame.
Alrighty. Holding an action. Next, we got me going to new overlay layer. Okay, at this point, go ahead and put these. And that one. They're going through the walls. I'm looking at you. I'm looking at you, Pin. No going through the walls. Let's see. We have more orcs.
My friends.
Just yeah. Right?
Diplomacy works, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, sure, on orcs. Of
Mhm.
course. Of course.
I mean, they have a leader, obviously. I'm sure this ogre is some kind of importance. That's some just dumb pile of meat.
That is
Yeah,
why
it's
That is why I have a special ability just for occasions just like this.
this one right here.
Why can we see the rest of the dungeon now?
Thank you, Pin.
Mean. I had a little mini tremble on my hand.
Oh, okay.
Alright,
Well.
Curtis, you're up.
I'm going to march over here, and I'm going to use conquering presence.
You're just gonna
Might
walk
pop
right
that
up to all
for me.
those things. Okay.
As an action, you force each creature of your choice you can see within 30 feet of you to make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the creature becomes frightened of you for 1 minute. The frightened creature can repeat this saving throw at the end of each of its turns, ending the effect on a success. Alright. So, frightened. They can't come closer to you, and I'm not sure if they have advantage or disadvantage or anything like that. I have to double check. What's your spell?
It
Go
mentioned
ahead.
that my wisdom saving throw of 13.
13.
That's what they need to make.
Okay, I'm gonna go right to left here, Japanese style. Hey guys, orcs, not great on wisdom. Not very wise people, apparently. That one fails. That one fails. Fail. Fail. That one makes it.
Which
The
one?
ogre fails. And I think that's anyone you can see.
Yes.
Okay.
So which one did I not hit?
This one right here.
Okay.
Hang on. I gotta add little symbols of being afraid, being very afraid. A feared symbols. Here. Those will work. Alright. So you use Conquering Presence, is that an action?
Yeah.
Channel Divinity.
Yeah. I guess it might be an action.
It says it's an
or-
action on there.
Okay. So now in my turn.
Alrighty. So you use
So-
Conquering Presence.
Wait, what about the one
Any-
on top? Right here. Is he also hit?
Oh yeah, let me roll for him real quick. He doesn't. Oh, I think I use the ogre. What's his? Oh yeah, even worse. Okay, so never mind. I think I use the orc stat block to roll for the ogre, but the ogre has less wisdom than the orcs. So, you know, not that one to help. Okay. So yeah, you have a bunch of frightened orcs and one frightened ogre, and
So none of them are going to get in my range because they're all going to be wanting to get away from him.
yeah.
Yep.
That means now will be a good. That means now will be a good time of basically hitting.
All right.
Yep.
So that's your turn. Got another orc boy. Actually runs up. He's still on the GM layer. Shoot.
Okay.
Layer token layer. Okay, there we go.
I'm gonna walk over here.
Oh, hold up,
Hey.
Ron. Hold up, Ron.
Okay.
Yeah, there was a hidden orc. He's doing his action
Oh.
right now. Okay.
Okay, I was here.
You were there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think you were there. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. And this orc right here, he's going to. Actually, he's here, and he's going to go here instead because he can. He has the movement.
Just
And,
a moment. Just a moment. That is within my range.
Oh shoot! There you go. Go ahead and roll.
Hold on. Okay. Yeah, because no metagaming and trying to keep them out of my range because they don't know my range.
No, they don't. They don't know what you're doing. I
But
completely
that didn't
forgot.
help. Says I got
I
a natural 1.
Wow.
Nice.
Alrighty, so you go and you conjure this flame in your hand, and it looks really badass.
Yeah, it does.
And then you throw it, and it hits the ground right in front of you. And
Oops. At least I didn't hit Curtis in the back of the head.
yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That always helps. Setting your party members on fire is never really a good idea. Alright, so you do that.
Yeah,
And
that's done.
Yep. And the orc is going to great act. Is a 24 hit?
24.
Yeah, 24.
Yes, it is.
You take 11 slashing damage. think that might be max. Ooh, that's pretty close. Guys, orcs hit hard.
Yeah, so do those bugbears with the maces you had last time.
Yeah, I know, right?
Uh-huh.
Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, Ron, go ahead.
Okay. Gonna move right here. I'm gonna shoot this bad boy. That's
That
a hit.
is definitely. Oh, he kind of get him in the chest area. He's still up, but he ain't looking great.
Okay, no problem, because now I activate Alfoncito and I go this way. And Alfoncito is gonna attack for his very first time.
Sweet.
And now let me check, how do I do this?
Do you have access to the sheet? Right?
Yeah.
I think I adjusted it to how much it should be doing, how much damage it should be doing, and everything. Yeah, it looks like it did. Okay,
Yeah.
so yeah, just roll the attack. Oh, in the sheet, just click on the attack. Oh wait, you're in. Okay. Okay, yeah, that
Okay.
hits. Now click on the attack name in chat.
I don't think I can.
Yeah, where it is right in the Roll20 chat, just click on Force Empowered Rend in that little box.
Oh,
There you go.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
8 force damage. Well, Alfoncito's first outing is a success because
You just killed.
he killed an orc.
Yay!
He finished off the orc. The orc is dead. Long live
Go,
the orc.
Alfonso. Let's go.
It's Alfoncito!
Nice.
and I guess I could step over his corpse. Could I do this?
How much movement did you use?
He's actually
Yeah,
faster
yeah,
than me. He moves.
Oh,
40
yeah,
feet.
that's right. He's 40. Yeah, you're good. You're good.
Okay, that is my
You are
turn.
good. Alrighty. Hey, guess what, guys?
Another one?
More orcs.
Yeah.
Who'd thunk it?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We hit a swarm.
Yes, you do.
We hit their hive.
You're about to get Zerg rushed. Okay. There's another orc. Pin, your turn.
I'm going to take advantage of this take aim as a
Yeah.
bonus action. And I'm going to smack the new boy.
Alrighty. Which one?
Wait, what was the other new one?
This
Right
one
here.
right here.
Okay, yeah, that one.
Alrighty then.
Yacha! Oh.
Whoa. Well, you have advantage, so roll again.
Oh.
Let me double check. Yeah, that just misses.
Oh.
Oh.
Sorry, Pin.
You need to change your dice.
You hear a
Are
cackle.
you
in the
using
back
the?
from my little familiar?
She switched to
Familiar is
popcorn.
just finding it hilarious.
She switched to popcorn now. Yeah.
Alrighty, let me double check. Let's see. I want to make sure I get this right. I don't want to accidentally. Let's see. Disadvantage on ability attacks and attack rolls while a source of spheres within line of sight. So it does have disadvantage on attack rolls. Okay, so it does have disadvantage on attack rolls while he is within sight of Curtis. Your DC is 13, right?
Yes.
Okay. So the ogre's not going to move towards you, but he is going to attack you and miss spectacularly. And then he's going to wisdom saving throw. Oh, and he makes it.
Ah, darn it.
So, ogre is not afraid anymore, but it's kind of getting crowded right here, so he's just gonna pretty much stay where he is.
Trample on his friends. He could do that.
Yeah, he could, but he doesn't want to. He's
He good boy.
he good boy.
Okay.
Alrighty. Alfoncito is gonna take his first attack.
No, he already did. Oh no, he. Okay.
he's
gonna
getting
get whacked.
attacked.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
Doesn't I'm guessing a 9 probably doesn't hit.
Yeah. Let me check, but
I
I
hope
don't
so.
really think so.
I hope not.
Yeah.
Nope,
Don't think
no, it
so.
doesn't.
Okay. Alrighty, and he's gonna. Okay, that's one more orc who is as an orc who's unafraid anymore. So. Alrighty. Then we got this orc right here, who's going to actually great axe Alfoncito. Is a 13 hit?
Nope.
No, 9 hit. Sorry, he's disadvantaged. Alrighty, so that doesn't hit. And he is unafraid. I think I have to hit the DC. Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
AC. It's like AC. So he's not afraid anymore.
Yeah.
And Alistat, you're up.
So how do you like check cone shapes and stuff?
Man, there's a.
Is there? I don't see like an actual cone.
There should beam, bomb. I think it might be breath.
Hmm?
That's just effects. Never mind. That's effects. Man, I don't think they're.
They don't have a cone?
I have to find, because I know I have something in my Friday night game, or is it Saturday night? I can't remember, where they have like tokens that they use to measure out cones, but I don't know.
Don't
What are you
have
trying
it.
to do?
I'm trying to see if I stood here, if I could use a cone attack without hitting him. Without hitting him.
Okay, show me with your arrows where you wanna.
With my arrows.
With
So
your
let
like your
me-
measuring tool. Yeah, with your measuring tool.
So if I'm standing here,
Yes, if you're standing at that angle, yes, you can avoid them, because it's gonna start. The spell's gonna start in the square in front of you, and balloon outward.
but how many people would that hit? How,
Depends
would it
on
even
how
be
big the cone-
worth it? Yeah, it's a
depends
15
on how
foot.
bi- Oh yeah, that would hit at least these 3 right here, right in front of them.
I'll do that then.
'Cause I can't
Gonna come
remember.
up.
How
Can I come
how
up
far does
here?
it go out?
Let me check real quick.
Yeah, how far does it
15.
go out?
15.
Okay, yeah, you can also get this ogre. Get this ogre as well.
So it starts
me
in the
double check.
one in front of me,
Because-
then that's this one, right? Or can it
Diagonal
start
rules.
here?
Diagonal
Yes,
rules
look.
are a little bit weird.
Yeah.
You said 15-foot cone at a
15-foot
45-degree
cone.
angle.
So it just says 15 foot cone, so I guess 45.
So yeah, it's only gonna go out. It's only gonna go out to here.
But it's gonna hit those people.
It's gonna hit these
Well,
3 right here.
if they
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do that. DC 13,
Was this flaming hands?
burning hands.
Burning hands. Nice. Dex save, right?
Yeah,
Half damage
13.
if you hit the.
Each creature takes
Yeah.
full damage if they fail, half if they succeed.
Alrighty. So let's see here. We have this ogre here. Got it right in the face. So yeah, he gets the full brunt of it. This one right here also was not expecting to be burned alive today, but he did. He did get it. But this guy right here, he manages to actually roll a bit out of the way, though his hair is still a bit singed.
So he lives in the constant fear of somebody like throwing fire at him. That's the thing.
Yeah, pretty much.
For him.
Pretty
Okay.
much. Yeah, pretty much.
That's a sad way to live. Yeah.
Yeah, I know, right? I know, right?
But
So,
I got damaged them all 3, so that's good.
Sorry, I
Mm.
couldn't get in time.
You're good.
And
yeah.
I can't do any kind of bonus actions or anything.
Have people.
Well, yeah, but what is I can. I mean, like, I can't do unarmed strike or anything like that, so I can't, because I did burning hands.
You can't do those.
So.
Yeah.
So I guess that's nobody's hurt yet, right?
Nope.
Oh, actually, everybody's.
I should
Oh
have
yeah,
pointed.
he is hurt.
Who?
Yeah. Yeah, Curtis. He took.
Oh
11
yeah, that's
damage,
right. But let's see, it has to be an action, so I can't. Never mind.
Okay.
That's it.
So Curtis, you had a little bit of hope there for just a second, but then it was instantly dashed.
Dang it. I did damage
Alrighty.
3 of them for you, though.
Yeah, he did like, what's it, like 30 points of damage with that hit.
That's nice.
Yeah. Alrighty, this orc right here, he is going to. He's actually going to swing at you, Alice. You just
Oh,
shot
yay.
fire in his face.
Yay.
Rawr. This is 24 hit.
No.
Wait, doesn't he have disadvantage?
Nice try.
Disadvantage?
It's a
Wait,
24 and
wait.
24. You rolled 24 twice. He tried.
Yes,
Wait,
yes,
wait,
it
wait,
hits.
Question. I have a question.
What?
This orc is attacking who? Who is attacking?
I should have used my bonus, my key to
This
do
orc is
patient
attacking
defense.
Alice that.
Okay, now.
How are they
he has,
attacking me? How are they attacking me?
With a great axe.
Okay.
He already has disadvantage, right?
Yeah, it got,
Yeah,
still
but he
got a
rolled
24.
24s. He rolled
Okay,
2 24s.
My question is, can he have another disadvantage?
Another
this is-
disadvantage.
Disadvantages don't stack.
Okay.
That's
Just
some
like-
great nonsense.
Just like advantages don't stack.
Okay.
But okay, so yeah, great act.
Yay.
You take 12 slashing damage.
Yay.
Alrighty. Then we got another orc right here. He's going to squeeze his way past the ogre. He's gonna come over here. Alfoncito. Okay, never mind.
We cannot see your rolls, by the way. I don't know if that is intentional.
Oh shoot! Sorry about that. I didn't even realize.
You had turned it off
Oh,
earlier
okay,
for something.
This is because it's a roll 20 automatically makes it so you only roll the GM and it doesn't give you the toggle ability.
So you have to manually do it every time? That's annoying.
Yeah, I have to manually fix it every time.
So everyone should check your inventory because it's been a while. I found a healing potion in mine.
Okay.
Yeah,
Whisper toggle and add text. Well, that's not useful. That's useless now, but maybe later sometime. Alrighty. So Okay, 2 public. He rolled a 9 and a 9. So, yeah, he missed. Next orc. It's gonna be the orc in the back here. He's gonna go ahead and try and javelin. He's gonna javelin the big metal man because he just won't go down for some reason. Hang on, I gotta measure. He's gotta move up a little bit.
I can't find my
Does a
spell slots.
15 hit?
Good question because Alfonsito has 15,
It
but
does hit.
he has +1 dexterity. So I don't know.
Well, no, that's natural. So that's his armor class. His armor class is 15.
Okay.
Yeah. With his natural armor, it overrides all the other kinds of stuff. But yeah. So it does hit, and he takes 4 piercing damage. So not much.
No, Alfonso, no.
Alrighty, we got another orc. He's
That's an awful lot of orcs.
off a lot of orcs. He's gonna javelin Curtis there.
Yep.
The
7 bloody orc.
he's the
Guys,
his sphere. He's gonna attack his sphere. And does it hit?
oh, isn't it?
Okay. Yeah, it's like a 13.
I thought when they're afraid, they're supposed to like move away from him and stuff.
No, they just can't get closer to them. They can still attack and everything. They just can't get any closer, which is really nice if they're like just a bunch of melee scrubs. But in this case, they have javelins. So, and he's gonna roll the wisdom again. Oh, that's a nat 20. So he's not afraid anymore. Alrighty, Curtis, you are up.
All right. All right. Enough games. I'm going to use Sacred Flame on this ogre right here.
Okay.
This orc right here.
Okay. DC 13 Dex save. Orc. Dex 2. Nice. Okay. So yeah, he takes it. 4 damage.
Lemon.
Anything else?
And then that will be it. All right. Like, wait, if I take a healing potion, is that like a reaction or is that like a action or bonus action?
If you use it on yourself, it's a bonus action. If you use it on someone else, it's an action.
All right. I'm gonna use my healing potion.
Okay.
Hold on. Just down it real quick. From the ogre that's in front of me.
Alrighty. 2d4 plus 2. Go ahead and roll it. 6. Alrighty. Alright, Ron. You are up.
Okay.
Might as well start using your crossbows. Your crossbows, guys.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna stay in place and just is any of these guys injured already?
Yeah, these
This guy's
three are.
These two take until 12.
These 3 are hurt.
Okay, I'm gonna go for this one. Okay. Bam. That is not a hit.
Oof. Oof.
Was that a 1?
That's an oof.
It
That's
was.
that's
Ow.
that one. Alrighty.
No. Alfonsito gets activated again.
Alrighty.
He's gonna go for this guy as well.
You might as well
Punch. Punch him.
Rocket.
Just a
Rocket
second, just a
punch.
second. There you go.
That hits.
That's
Roll
hit.
damage.
And, 3 damage. Well,
3 damage. Alright, well, he does get hit. And,
Wait, which one did
this one right here.
Okay. So he took
And,
nine.
yeah. Next is another orc. This is the orc that is currently got 3rd-degree burns over 90% of his body, thanks to the
Fire Ganassi.
Fire Ganassi. And hey, Fire Ganassi, guess what?
Uh-huh. They're gonna attack me.
Never mind.
Okay. I'm swift as the wind.
The burns hurt too much, and he misses.
Okay.
Think about it, could be to burn some more again.
Well, I can only do it once, so that's it.
All day. All day.
Yeah, I mean, it was a good once, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Pin, you're
Because
up.
right, it's like once per a long rest, right?
Yeah, I think it's once.
Because I can't find it says spell slots, but I can't find my spell slots because it doesn't mark it as used.
Well, it's like it's what is it? It's innate, so typically that's once per long rest. Typically. Fire Ganassi. But yeah, go ahead and Pin. You there? You alive?
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
there it
alive.
is. I found it once per long rest.
So, question. This is my idea. So I want to go bring out my rapier, and if I cast Green Flame Bay, can I attack at the same time? Is that how that thing works?
Yeah, that's how it works. You have to do a melee attack in order to cast the
Okay.
spell or the spell. It's like
And-
the somatic component, not the. Yeah, the somatic component of the spell is a weapon attack.
It's one of the hardest to say in the game.
Somatic?
Green frame right. Green frame.
Blah, 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 blah.
Rip right.
Green flame blade.
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 Booger blade.
Blade.
Let's call it booger blade.
Oh, okay. That's what you call it. Okay. That makes
Yeah,
sense.
Well,
Flaming
that's
booger
how I'm
blade.
gonna-
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna hack up a really nasty loogie and just like little green fire shoot out my nose. And
Yeah.
I kind of do like a reverse.
It's
snort on my
it's
blade.
easier to say.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Blade. So yeah, I'm
Beautiful.
gonna go ahead, take up my rapier, and then do all that nastiness. And I can't click things right now. I'm being dumb. Because I'm tiny, can I like dip under and like attack like from across over there and like come back? Would you allow that?
It risks an opportunity attack, right?
Yeah, it still risks an op attack, yeah.
Whatever. I could go here though, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and attack the guy that's at my the one in the middle, below.
This dude right here? Or this dude right here?
That dude, yeah.
Alright. Go ahead and attack him.
So that'll be advantage. I'll do it again for not a 20. Oh well.
Why do you
well,
have advantage?
Because of the a friend that's right next to it.
Oh yeah, you have pack tactics. Okay, yeah, that's right.
And I was actually rolling rapier, but rapier. I was rolling crossbow, but I meant to roll.
Yeah, you roll a 16.
But they're
Yeah.
they're both 6. So
Yeah, it's fine.
okay.
It's fine. Just go ahead and roll it.
Oh, I'm sorry about that. I just like totally shoved that in the.
Hey, you ate it and you coughed into
it's
it.
it's the attack, right? The green.
Yeah. So
Okay. What's your
8 + 5 is going to go to the guy in the middle, and then I'm guessing for green
what's your
flaming snot shoots off, and then that is going to hit with
Yeah.
spellcasting modifier. It says +3. It's not that much.
that +3 is +3 and +3 kills them.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Plus- That was a 2-for-1 deal.
I did it. and I
You just
snort
snarled
out
all over. You snarled all over him.
Ah.
All right, now would be a good time for us to start just basically raining crossbows and stuff on that giant ogre in the back.
Is that your turn, by the way? Is that your turn?
Yeah. I'll just stick here. I don't want to encourage a attack of opportunity.
Okay. Well, then this ogre, he's gonna be like, I'm done waiting. He's gonna rumble up here. He's actually gonna smack this ogre aside. And
Does that ogre take damage?
yeah, he's dead.
Okay,
That ogre's
good.
dead.
Good.
Okay.
Thank you.
No longer good boy.
Oh, he was almost dead anyway. So yeah.
Oh, get out of my way!
Filthy wicked.
The ogre realized that and was like, "Yeah, get out of my way. You're useless here." Okay, and then let's see, ogre.
He doesn't have any swing attacks, does he?
No, none.
Okay,
Nothing
good.
area. It's
The
all single target.
The gifts don't work in
1,
here.
2, 3,
Oh,
4.
they don't work. Okay.
No.
Let's roll a d4, see who he attacks.
No.
Alfonsito
Fonz.
does a 23 hit.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it
Oh.
does.
Okay. Alfonsito takes 12 bludgeoning damage.
12 damage. Okay, let me see. Okay, he's not dead, but he's not happy either.
Did you grab mending?
No.
I was
But
telling you
he
about.
can mend himself, actually.
Okay. Yeah, I was. Let's see. So yeah, that's the ogre's turn. Alrighty. We got an orc here. He's gonna move up. He's gonna try to hit Pin with a javelin. Does an 18 hit? Actually, that was melee. Well,
Yeah.
the roll the roll's the same, I think.
Yas.
Yeah, roll's the same. And I don't even know why they're different attacks. Okay. 7.
I could have used disengage and walked back. Oh well.
Yeah, they're the exact same. Why are they one? Okay, whatever. Yeah, 7
Actually,
piercing
we-
damage.
Last thing we need is like for these guys to be all just kind of put on Alfonsito when he needs to repair.
That's a dead orc. Take that one off the list. Alistat, you're up. There's a big orc in front of you.
Well, the only thing I can do here is my normal monk stuff then. So I'm going to use my wakizashi and attack with that first. Is a 20 hit.
20 does hit. Wait, the orc or the ogre? The ogre?
The thingy. The big thingy that's in front of
The
me.
big ogre. Okay. Yeah, big ogre. Yeah, go nuts.
That's
6
6.
piercing damage. Alright, you want to use your...
And then I'm gonna do... I guess I'll do
finally use key
flurry
points.
of blows. Do flurry of blows.
You're gonna use your ability, your class ability, your subclass ability.
18 on the first one.
Yeah, that hits.
18. That's 5 piercing or bludgeoning.
Yeah.
And then the second one, 22.
That hits.
6.
17 damage.
Shoot.
What?
Alrighty. I have a tendency to boost the monsters a little bit. Just
Yeah,
so make
don't
things a little bit more fun.
do that mid battle when I've already done damage.
No. What I'm saying is, I boosted the HP of this ogre, and you just pretty much almost took out all of his boosted HP in
Yay.
one go. So there you go.
Oh,
Alrighty.
And that's all I can do.
Alright, so next one is a dead ogre. Out. Ah, live ogre. This live ogre is going to attack Pin. Or ogre. Orc.
Yeah, you
Orc.
got me confused. Okay.
Yep.
23 does hit? Okay. 8 slashing damage.
Oh no! I'm kind of huffing and puffing now.
and gosh.
Wait, how much?
I am down to.
Do you have inventory?
3 HP.
Do you have a potion in your inventory?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I actually got a couple.
Okay.
You might want to down. Yeah, you might want to down there.
She can't until her turn, but yeah.
Let's see. This ogre right here. He's going to go ogre. Orc. That's an orc. This orc up here is going to attempt to attack Alice. That.
Which orc? I can't see what you're pointing at.
This orc right here. This
Okay.
one right here. He's trying to get through the ogre though, so we'll give him
You got
So
cover,
I have
yeah.
cover?
Oh, yeah, we'll give him this. Yeah, you do have cover. I think.
And I got that wall I'm standing by too.
Half cover or whole or
Let's do full.
3/4.
full. I think it's
Okay, about
big. We'll go. We'll go half. Go half. Go half cover. Go half.
I think it warrants full.
Actually, no. Yeah, not half. Half cover. You have +2 to your AC. It doesn't matter. He completely whipped it.
Yeah.
It's like completely.
Ping off the wall.
It's leg day, you know.
It's what?
Girls, I'll give you the same. I'll give you the same thing. This orc's gonna go ahead and toss a javelin at you. You have a. It's not gonna work. I know it. It's not gonna work on you. Okay, Curtis, you're up.
All right. I am going to try and attack this ogre right in front of me.
All right,
Does a 21 hit?
21 does hit.
All right.
Okay.
And I'm going to use my divine. Smite.
Alrighty, go ahead and roll that damage. What level?
It's at a. I'm using one of my slots, so it should do 2d8 damage.
Which slot? Because you can upgrade. That's why I'm asking.
I'm only at like first level. I haven't got like any second level spell slots.
Oh, you don't have any second level yet? Okay. Yeah, go ahead and roll.
So 2d8.
Is that not already taking all that into account, or is it?
No. It's the roll. For some reason, it's not rolling right. So I'm taking the first slashing damage, which is 12, and then the 2d8, first 2d8, which was 7 and 4. So that's 11 plus 12, 23.
Yes.
23 damage.
Nice.
And
Freaking hell. Now you know why I boost these monsters.
I don't think it's necessary for you to boost their health.
I think
actually.
it's perfectly
I think it's
necessary
not.
considering he had.
It's much more fun to be OP and just kill everything than
Well,
to...
that's not for him. He should have some fun too.
Yeah, it's like because you gotta have a balance, because if you're too OP and you're just running through everything, it's just like kicking over ant mounds. It's like it's no fun. It gets boring after a while.
I mean, let's say how many orcs you got, right?
Unless they're fire ants. Screw fire ants. I'll set those.
There are some fire ants that are pretty dangerous there.
Yeah. get you some gasoline, have some fun.
So
Anyway.
did the issue with my D&D Beyond get fixed? Because you haven't been complaining about it, so I guess it got fixed.
No, it looks like it got fixed.
So we just have to figure out Curtis's issue.
It just looks like it's like not like it's clicking multiple times for some reason.
Oh, wow.
So I'm just taking the first roll every time. Ron, you're up.
Okay, let's take down this bad boy.
Oh, protect. Hold on, protect him.
Bam! That's a hit, right?
20 hits. Yep.
Bam!
Dang. That's max damage right there. Alrighty. This ogre ain't looking too hot.
Is he up still?
It's still
Yeah, he's up still. He's
Okay,
still up.
Alfonsito, activate. Let's go.
Prepare mode.
Oh.
That is not a hit.
Yeah, that's not gonna hit.
Okay, that is my turn.
Okay, so that's a dead orc. Pin, you're up.
Oh.
Potion.
So can we potion as a bonus action, or is that a action?
Potion on yourself is a bonus action. On someone else is an action.
Okay, I'm gonna pop. I would pop one of them.
Yeah.
What do I do this? Okay. Wait. How do we do that?
Hey, look at that.
Nice.
Close to max.
Right. Okay, and then I'm gonna go sneeze on my my thing again, and I'll stab ogre. Give me a second. I gotta adjust the HP so I don't forget.
It's like dead. Huh?
Bam. All right. So so after doing the lovely booger blade, I'm going to do that twice because he's
Both hit.
Oh.
Destroy the ogre.
And then +3 to the guy that's right next to me.
I feel the pain of every DM who's had to DM someone who plays a rogue.
Don't you play a rogue? Don't you
Even
play a rogue,
worse.
Chris?
Yes, I do. You said 3 was your modifier, right?
Yeah, so it's gonna go to the little guy off to the side.
Okay.
One right next
Gotcha.
to me.
Alrighty. The ogre is still up,
What?
but he ain't looking great. He's looking really,
well,
really
I'm
bad.
guessing that thing doesn't look great in full health either.
And Pin,
Yeah.
you done stabbed this thing.
Oh,
And he
wait,
angry with you.
Oh, I already did my bonus action. Never mind. I would be like, I'm gonna disengage, but no, I popped a potion,
Yeah.
Also slash
Potion.
which will probably be used up because.
He rolled an 11, so never
good.
mind. Alrighty. Okay. I gotta do that with the ogre stat block too. I gotta change it to whisper toggle. Okay. Alrighty. There we go. Next is this orky boy over here, who is going to attack the individual he can see, which is pinned as a 20 hit.
I hate you.
That's 7 piercing damage.
The DM has plenty of fun trying to kill all the players.
Yes, I do. Alrighty. Alice, that you're up.
I'm gonna go after this one again.
Alrighty.
Wakizashi. That is a miss, right?
Well, actually, no, it's a hit.
Oh, it is? Alrighty, good.
that flabby armor.
6.
You cut this ogre and it just it looks just so wrecked. but it is still on its feet.
All right, I'm going to use my bonus action.
Yeah.
And
Taking in rolls.
and a key point to do flurry of blows. But I can choose which things I do flurry of blows on, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna do one unarmed strike on. Dang it.
Mm.
That was not a hit. That was a natural one.
Nope. I didn't hit.
And then that second one is a 20.
That's a hit.
So dang it. I was hoping to hit multiple. 7.
Well, it doesn't. It wouldn't take multiple because you literally got down to 1 HP on that Wakizashi strike. So
Well, dang it. Can I distribute
The
my
ogre's
damage to Dang
no,
it.
no, it don't work like that.
So it's really dead.
It's really down. Yes, it's down.
Okay, fine. That's all I can do.
All right, now we need to do is just rescue Penn and we can get the heck out of here.
Alrighty. So now it's another
Rescue
orc's
Pin. We're
turn.
supposed. We were asked to kill all of them, weren't we?
Yeah, I was about to say we need to make sure Penn doesn't die.
Hey, Pin, does a 14 hit?
Oh
No.
no. Okay, good.
Okay. Hey, Alfoncito does a 24 hit.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You
How's
take 5
Alfonso
piercing
doing?
damage.
No. Alfonso, no.
How's Can you heal Alfoncito and stuff, or what? How does that work?
I am not really sure, to be honest, but he is down right now.
He's
Oh.
down? Oh, okay. Yeah, it should be under the Artificer on the Artificer game rules. It should be under Battle Master, what you can do to revive him.
Yeah.
Smith.
Let me see.
That should mending. See, bending spell cast on it irrigates 2d6 hit points. That's why I was asking if you took the mending kit. If it died within the last hour, you can use your smith tools
Yep.
as an action to revive it. Provide you within 5 feet of it, and you can spend a spell slot of first level or higher. So, you have a first level spell slot and smith tools, you can get it back up. But
Okay, no worries. Alfonsito will
Alright.
be back.
alrighty. So that's that orc's turn.
He was
Now,
good tank. He helped us. He
Mhm.
took us
this orc is going to move on difficult terrain 10 feet, climb over the mountain of ogre flesh, and he's going to attack Curtis. Come on. Great axe. There we go. 16, I'm guessing probably doesn't it?
No, it is not.
Alrighty. Curtis, you're up.
You you come into my range.
Oh.
How can I hit you? if I don't
Natural
get any
one.
closer? Jojo. Okay. Hey, you want to do anything else, Curtis?
Bonus action healing potion, maybe? I don't know.
I will use a strength to give Penn a +2 to her AC.
Nice.
Okay. Oh, you should have been taking concentration checks, my friend. I forgot that.
Oh,
Shield
for
of
what?
Faith is a
Oh, Shield of
concentration
Faith.
spell. Yeah.
Ah. So this
Keep an eye
is
on
this
that
new
one
one a
now.
concentration?
Shield
This
of
one
Faith.
is. Oh,
Oh
so
yeah, no, but he
he hasn't
Shield of
had
Faith
it up.
earlier. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No, he did have it up earlier. Completely
Oh.
forgot it's concentration.
Okay.
I ain't worried about it right now. But
Keep it up.
so yeah, you got Pin's got that
+2.
+2 to her AC. Pin. Keep track of that, please, because I'm obviously not completely incapable of doing so. Ron, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna heroically run up here next to Alfonsito or above Alfonsito, whatever. And I'm gonna whack this guy with my uh, sword.
Short sword. Go ahead and whack him.
That is
That
not a
does not.
whack.
That does not hit. Yes, no, that does not.
And as a bonus action, could I hit him with my scimitar?
Are they both light weapons, and are you dual wielding them?
Yeah, they are both light weapons. But the thing
Okay.
is, well, I mean, I was shooting my crossbow before, so maybe, I mean, wielding and
Well, you can drop your crossbow and draw your weapon real quick. That's not a big deal. You'll have to go back and pick up your crossbow though if you want to start shooting again.
Okay,
That
so
would be like a bonus action
that'd
or
be
something to pick it up.
over here. Yeah.
okay, so there is
Well,
a
it would.
crossbow lying there
Yeah.
in the ground,
Yeah.
and
It'd be a free action to pick it up, but he'd have to
Okay.
go back and get it. He had to waste movement to go get it. So.
okay, as
But,
I am super worried of Alfonsito, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna roleplay like no.
Okay.
Like
So go
I
ahead.
drop my crossbow and the other attack. That is not. Oh my
That's not a
goodness.
hit.
Oh,
You're too worried.
change your dice
Yeah,
out.
too worried. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, Pin, you're
Okay.
up.
I'll just waddle around and just shake it off, and then I'll chug another potion of healing since I happen to have another one. Okay, go do that, and then I'll add
bad.
+7.
you lost 7, you regained 7.
I know,
Regain.
right? And then I'm gonna go ahead and shoot up some snot again, and pokey the guy ahead of me. Oh, I can't. Never mind. I'm not gonna bother with shooting snot because there's nobody close enough to even
Yeah.
get the flame over there. But regardless, he's getting hit with a rapier. And again, because oh,
No.
Wow.
Hmm.
Okay.
the anime girl just laughs in the background.
Man, what's with our rolls today?
All
Because
right.
I had
This
such
orc
good rolls before. I'm paying for it now.
rolls up to Ron here. Ron, does an 18 hit?
Let me check. Let me just a second. Just a second. Just a second, please. Just a second. No, that doesn't hit because that.
Oh, you have shield. Nice. Okay. All right. It doesn't hit. What's your base AC without it? Like 14, 15?
17.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. Okay. So it doesn't hit. How's that? You're up.
Hmm. Let me see. Well, I guess I'll just do this one here.
Punch him in the
Wakizashi.
face. Punch him
Wakizashi.
in the face.
Attack the ogre in front. Yeah,
Wakizashi does more damage than the punch. 19.
Yeah, for now.
For now, yeah. 19.
Yeah.
That hits, right? That's 8.
Yep.
How's that one doing?
He's still up.
Ew. So I'm
Though
gonna
not looking
do
really good.
an unarmed strike. Just a normal unarmed strike, because I'm saving that last key point for a heal if I
Alright.
need it. 18.
That's a hit. That's it. He did.
Yay. Alright, that's all I can do. I used my bonus. So.
It's like Fight Club. He just goes down.
Yeah.
Talk about Fight Club.
Good.
Alrighty. Oh, back. There we go. Alrighty. Next up is the orc in front of Pin. Does a 21 hit?
Hmm. Of course it does.
4 damage. Hey, minimum damage though, so hey, there's that.
Yay.
So how's everyone's health looking?
I have about 23 health left.
You telling the GM how much health you have left?
No, the
Ooh.
GM isn't listening.
Uh-huh. Okay. Okay.
You can privately whisper to me, right? I don't know.
Yeah.
The DM shouldn't be metagaming on people's HP.
There it is. Does a 22 hit?
Yes, just barely.
Oh wait, don't you hey, Pin, what's your AC right now?
Plus 2.
17.
Was that with well, it doesn't matter. With
Naturally, I'm 15. I'm plus
okay.
2 at 17.
Okay. Yeah, Curtis, you take 9 piercing damage.
And he has to do
Okay.
a concentration check, right?
Yes, you do have to do a concentration check. Like, what's the con? I can never remember the rules
Concentration.
for constant.
Is that wisdom? Or oh no.
I think it's based on.
It's a con save.
Oh wait, no, so wait, I can use my saving. I can use my saving throw.
It's a
Yeah.
saving throw.
Hold on.
What would you roll?
Well, it's all still the same thing, plus 2, right?
Yes. If I forgot there was a constitution. So.
Yeah, it's a Constitution save. So
I thought that.
Well, I thought that there was a so concentration is Constitution.
Yeah, it's Constitution. I'm taking your first roll. You roll the 2.
I don't think it's Constitution. I think it's.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be Wisdom or something?
20. No,
it's a
Oh, is it a straight D20?
It's Constitution save. I know that much. It's a Constitution save. Yeah, whenever you take damage, you're concentrating on a spell. You must make a Constitution saving throw to maintain your concentration. The DC equals 10 or half the damage you take, whichever number is higher.
Oh, okay.
So it would be 10.
And so if you take the first roll, it was a 4.
Yes. So you lose concentration on that spell, and Pin, your AC is back to normal.
Okay.
Alrighty, that's a dead orc. So Curtis, you're up.
So I'm going to move up to hit the guy that's right next to Ron.
Alrighty. Nice. Roll damage.
And
So
Roll.
it's a
roll
crit,
Another,
yeah.
Roll another D10.
roll a d10.
Roll another D10. You crit.
The d10.
Alrighty. So that's 15 damage, and he goes down. So there you go.
Okay.
All right, is that your turn?
Yes, that'll be my turn.
Okay, Ron, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna take my revenge against this guy.
Did you?
Sword.
Ooh, that's a hit.
That's a hit. Oh, okay, nice.
Mm-hmm.
Bam.
Yeah, alrighty.
I'm
Yeah.
guessing he
Follow
is
up.
still up. So, bam.
That's not a hit.
Okay.
Pin.
Ah.
You have. Oh wait, Ron, are you done? I forgot that.
Yeah, I was on. Yeah.
All right, Pin. Yep, Pin, you're up.
Just because I'm stupid, I'm gonna go right over here. I'm not leaving his range, but I'm
No,
gonna.
I see that.
Huh?
Yeah, I see that.
Oh wait, never mind. That's extra stupid. What am I doing? There was zero reason for me to do that. I'm actually just gonna go attack the other guy. I'm just gonna get in the way of this guy, because I'm dumb and I don't feel like going back.
Okay.
Actually, no, I'll go over here.
Okay.
No, actually, no, I'll go back there. This is I'm sick of my bad roll, kind of sad pin. Flipping around. I'm just gonna pokey.
Oh.
Sorry, Pin.
And then I'm gonna disengage, and then just go over here.
It's like I've had enough.
Eh.
That's a dead orc. Alistat, you're up.
Okay, then I guess I will go over to this one then and attack
This
it.
is interesting. The orc
What?
with the highest initiative and the lowest initiative are the only ones left alive.
Weird.
Wakizashi,
Oh, Akazashi.
15,
That hits.
7.
There's an ogre situation going on here.
Orc or ogre?
Ogre. It's the same deal with the
Ogre?
ogre. You got him down to 1 HP.
Oh, okay. And so unarmed strike,
Punch him in the face.
19,
Punch him in the face. Yeah, that works.
1,
He dead.
the 4.
I mean,
Okay.
He dead. He dead.
All
It
right.
don't matter.
Die.
Alrighty.
That's it for me then.
Now it's just the orc with the highest initiative. And he's actually going to boop.
Oh, okay.
What? Ah,
How deep is this cave?
what? I figure we're gonna have to
No,
go
no.
through the rest of the cave.
So you know what? Hang on.
But
Let's see.
apparently we're not out of initiative yet.
Nope, you're not out of initiative yet.
This guy's in the trap. Let's get him. Kill the bad boy. Not me, because I suck at killing things.
Curtis, you're up.
I sense if anything's around me.
Give me a perception check. Uh,
18.
ooh. You do hear some scuffling over to your right.
All right. So I'm gonna.
Well, we're still in initiative, so you only have your movement.
Yeah, you only have your movement.
from
So
battle.
no, he's. Oh, yep. So you got to move back one.
Unless you're dashing.
There you go. Yeah, are you dashing?
No, because I don't want to go too far because I'm not sure how many are still in there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I? Are we able to hear how many are in the cave?
Say again.
Here?
Am I able to hear if anything's still in the cave?
No, you don't really hear much of anything except the scuffling you heard earlier with your perception check. Alrighty, is that your turn?
Yeah, that'll be my turn.
Alrighty, Rod.
Okay, my turn. Okay, so I give Alfonsito a little kiss, and using my main action, I bring him up. He will take 1 minute to be, awakened or whatever. And then I will run up here, pick up my crossbow,
Mm.
and let's see, that was like,
They're like 10 feet.
10 feet, so I'm guessing like, bam, 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 right? Or bam.
Yeah, you probably be stuck because the bodies are
Difficult.
difficult.
Oh,
terrain.
difficult
You'd
terrain,
probably
right?
stuck, like right about here or something.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, fair enough.
Alrighty.
And yep, that is my turn.
Alfoncito's still down. Pin, you're up. Bonus action, dash into the fray. Action, dash into the fray.
Yeah, whatever.
Also, does
you
anyone have
say.
any additional potions of healing to give me?
I'm just measuring out what I'm going.
What's your health at right now?
At half health.
Not good.
I'm at 14 or 28 HP.
So this should be 20 feet. I have
No,
another.
it's gonna be like 30 because the corpses.
Oh, fine, 30
Yeah.
feet. Okay. And then another. Whoops, wrong button. And then let's see. I should be able to. Oh my gosh, buttons. I should be able to get up here. Oh, I could see him right away there. Jeez. Yeah, I can't do my hide, so I just angrily pull out my crossbow and shoot the guy.
Alrighty.
Mhm.
Roll to attack.
Wow, finally a decent roll.
Alrighty, there you go. No sneak attack, but go ahead.
It would be so great with a sneak attack, though.
Oh wow, yeah, that would have taken out.
Just 6.
That would have taken out like half his HP.
So why does it say rapier though?
Yeah.
Oh, my bad.
Does it say rapier?
Yeah,
Yeah, I think I clicked on the rapier side, but they're both
Oh.
exactly the same.
they're the same damage.
It's just, yeah,
Okay.
it's just whether
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
piercing. Oh, they're both piercing too. Dang.
Yeah, they're
Okay.
both piercing. Yeah. How's that? You're up.
So this is difficult terrain. So I have 40 movement.
Okay. It's gonna take you about 10 extra, so you can move 30 feet basically.
Well, Curtis is in the way, so I can't move anymore.
Well, you do have
that's-
that key point.
Yeah, I'm trying to save that key point. The only one I have left.
There's only one ogre left in you.
That we
Orc
know
left
of.
in you. That you know.
That we know
True,
of.
True. True. Let me go ahead and add a few more orcs.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, wait.
All
right.
right. Go on.
So, I guess that's all I can do, right? Unless I want to use my potion of healing.
Good.
So I'm gonna not use it. I'm gonna risk it, and I'm gonna not use it. So that's it.
All right. Next is Mr. Orc here, who goes, "Blah."
Flip him off.
And yeah,
Little
that's what he
chicken.
does.
I'm gonna have some chicken for dinner today.
There it is.
Alright,
You're
I'm gonna use my light cantrip. How much deeper does this cave go?
Well, you're not gonna know that, are you?
Yeah, well, it is. You're a
Yeah.
spelunker now.
Yeah. But we're not supposed to know the details of the dungeon before we go in the dungeon.
Alright, then I will use my light spell.
Point to the direction I saw him go for you. He,
It was in this direction.
yeah.
All right. So I use light though, so I can like see, so I can see around.
Alrighty. Oh yeah, you need sight. That's right. Hang on, that's on my end. Sorry about that. How much is light again?
Light gives about 20 feet radius, and light for additional 20 feet.
Okay. D. That work?
Yep, that works.
Alrighty.
And I'm not sure what's behind there. So I'll just tell everyone, be careful. You don't know who else is in this cave. Let's see, 5. Probably that. All right, and I will end my turn. Chris?
Alrighty. Suddenly.
You decided to add more, haven't you?
Suddenly.
Oh, come
crash.
on.
Just messing.
Don't do that, bro. The situation's already tense enough as it is. I need to hang out the Phandelver.
TPK, we all get new characters.
You guys are doing. You only have one person go down. He's not even really a person.
I'm trying to figure out who else is in this cave.
Ron, you're up.
Okay, could I move like I don't know how to do this. What could I? I mean, I am.
You just right click if you want to like stop at one, and then yeah. Here, let me show you.
I see.
There you go.
Okay. Question is, am I
You
out
move
of
25 feet because you still got some bodies to climb over.
let's say 10, 20, 25.
Okay.
Okay, I don't see anything, so I'm gonna do something good for Ping, actually.
Oh, so nice.
There you go.
Oh,
Mhm.
thank you.
And I don't know how long a minute is in combat.
It's,
10 rounds.
Yeah.
About
10
10
rounds.
rounds. Okay, so Alfonsito is not gonna be back soon.
No. But he's repair. So. Alrighty.
Yeah.
Alfonsito Pin, you're up.
And calculating it out, I should be able to get to. Oh my gosh, the map doesn't get that far. Oh my gosh. Okay, here we go. I
Wait,
should be
people.
here. Because I got 60 with my dash. And is that like half cover or something?
Yeah, I'm gonna give him at least half cover, maybe
Okay.
3/4.
Well, I'll just shoot him because I can.
Okay.
I mean, I'll try.
Alrighty. Oh yeah, no, that hits.
Yay.
Ah, good.
7.
He goes. Brr.
Suck it.
Wait.
Alright. Alice, you're up.
Okay.
Hang on, Pat. I'm coming to assist you. You see anyone else in there?
No.
Okay. I can't see anyone except for I can't even tell what that is because it's like too covered. So
That is. Oh my gosh.
I can't
girl.
see.
You would know
I
your
just see
friend.
all I see is the red border.
That's me.
All she
So we
sees,
don't-
all she sees in the darkness is a
It's a red
figure
border. I see
with-
some
with
cloth.
green flame snot coming out of its
Oh
nose.
well,
Yes.
if it's green flame snot, then I know it's her. Okay.
Okay.
So that was normal 40. So if I can't do anything anyway, I'm just gonna. What is the dash? 60? Or is it?
Yes. Dash for you would be double your movement speed. So for you it would be 80.
80.
Mhm.
I'm going to go around the other way then.
Tactics. Who'd have thunk it?
So here. That's as far as I can go. Okay.
You keep an eye on the entrance. We'll deal with this remaining over.
Alrighty.
Yeah, I'm back.
Okay.
Just like keep an eye on the entrance. See if anyone's gonna come back in.
The anime girl's over there.
Alrighty. So this ogre, he's going to orc. Okay, hang on. Do.
Do.
He's gonna get right by here. He's gonna go, oh. And
Great, and I'm the first thing it sees.
He's actually gonna try and run by you, and you can take an op attack.
Opportunity attack. Okay, so
Opportunity attack.
I can use
Yeah.
anything though, right?
You can use a weapon.
Yeah,
attack.
well, that didn't work. I got a nat 1.
Wakazashi. Ooh, ouch. Alright, and this is about as far as you can get.
Is this a pillar or
it's-
something?
No, it's just like a little drum or a table or something like that.
And this is an ash pile or trash pile or something? What is-
That's a skanky pile of straw that.
Oh. Is that the toilet? That's gross.
No, it's the ogre. It's the ogre's pile. Alright, Curtis, you're up.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna run behind him and try to see if I can like slash his leg to prevent him from leaving.
21 hit.
He
Roll me damage.
is dead.
13 slashing. No, the 21 was the roll, so that's the one I'm taking.
I was saying
I'll
that.
take it for minus 13, and
Oops.
I'm trying. Why am I rolling?
yeah, I don't know why you're rolling twice, but I'm just taking the first roll every time. So you non-lethal damage.
I
Said you wanted to cut him across the legs to
Yeah.
keep him from escaping.
yes, but I guess that isn't enough. Really. So yeah, I'll just slash in the legs, try to get see if that would, but would that 13 kill him?
He's still up. Barely. He looks like hell, but he's still up and limping.
And I grab him.
Is that an
You
action?
want
What
to
is
grab him?
I say like
That's a
after I
full
slash him,
action.
like, oh yeah, that was my full action. Like 13. Like, is he still moving?
Yeah, he's still moving. Barely. I mean, he's moving more slowly because you slashed him across the legs.
All right.
We'll say he's got his. We'll say he's slowed. Like he can only move at half speed. Yep. Ron, you're up.
Okay. We are trying to question this guy, right? Right, guys?
Yes. I want to know why is he attacking the public before we take him down.
big question. Can we speak the same language? I think we can, right?
Let's see here.
I can speak Common, Halfling, Primordial, and Undercommon.
I can speak common. I can speak common, celestial, and draconic.
I can only speak common and halfling.
How about you, Pen?
Huh?
Languages.
I could speak common, deep speech, draconic, thieves can't, and undercommon.
These can't not a language. I'll give you that. The owl hoots at midnight. Someone posted, "Oh, I gotta find it somewhere." He sent me my DM from Friday night. Sent me a thing on thieves can't. It was hilarious. It was like a clip of a video. I gotta find it, post it. But yeah, go ahead, Ron.
Yes, I'm gonna. Let's see. I wanna get creative, you know. Okay, I'm actually gonna walk up to the guy and take out my hammer, and I mean a regular working hammer, not a weapon. And I am gonna try to non-lethally whack the guy with the hammer. I don't know how that works.
Hammer.
Would be unarmed strike, or
Well,
I think it should be.
let's make it a club, because it's basically what it is. An improvised weapon attack. Roll me a d20 and add your strength mod.
This is non-lethal.
Yeah, no, I got you.
Okay,
Alright,
d20 plus my strength modifier plus 2, so 14.
14. Okay, I was in the wrong one. Where's what?
No, we didn't do that right.
No. That was me. I was in the wrong window. I was trying to find the game. So 14. Yeah, that does hit. What was a club's damage again? I gotta look it up. I think it's like a d6. Club. That's d4. So roll me a d4 plus your strength mod.
Okay, 6.
Nice. He's down. Not dead, but down.
Okay. And now I should ask something like, tell me what are you doing here, or else I will nail you down to the ground.
You knocked him out.
he's out.
He's
He's unconscious.
out.
It's cold. Okay.
Yeah, you came up with. You rolled max damage on that, and he was hurting already. So yeah, you knocked him out.
So how can we wake him up?
Slap him across the face,
Yeah.
maybe. I don't
I'll
know.
just I'll slap him in the face.
Stick his head in the orc bed.
Gross.
Shit.
Well, I
we
am carrying some rope, so we can tie him up to the bed. Yeah.
Ron, you
Whoa!
Hanky.
Is this a cot or a bed? What is that?
They're all sort of like bedrolls,
Okay,
except
so you can't.
except for the pile of hay. They're all
Yeah.
kind of just bedrolls. Yeah.
Okay.
Because we
You can just tie him up, tie his arms and his legs together so he can't. His legs
Yeah,
are
I'm gonna tie
already
him up.
slashed. Yeah.
I'm gonna tie him up.
Do the calf tie up.
Ron.
I'm gonna loot the place.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was gonna check too.
There's a treasure chest up here. I see. I'm gonna ask him a question. Hey, wake up!
Are we out of initiative?
Oh yeah, we're out of initiative.
You want me to see to
Okay.
help out with this interrogation you're doing?
So, alright, so then, now we have your. Now that we have you here, who are you?
What?
10? I'm like, I take my sword. I'm like, you can either talk or you can die right here. Your choice.
What? What?
I'm like, who are you? I'm going to ask you a few questions. Number one, I want to know what your name is. Number two, I want to know why you've been pestering the people around the Tribord Trail. And the third
Girl.
question is, do you know someone named the Black Spider?
What? Fires? No. Gromus calls for it.
Huh?
Come again?
Gromus One Eye. He tells us to go out and raid. So we raid for the strength of the orcs.
Grumish?
Hilarious.
Grumish One Eye? I'm asking Chris as a DM.
Go ahead and since you're the one interrogating him, go ahead and roll me a religion check. Curtis. Alright, you know that you've heard of Grumish One Eye. He's the head honcho of the Orc Pantheon. He's basically their god. And you know that he is a very disagreeable individual who is who seeks who seeks to strengthen his people through, raiding, looting, ravaging, and all that kind of fun stuff.
So
Is that all?
he said Grumish One Eye is telling them to go attack people.
Well, that's kind of his like go-to.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not. It may not be that he's specifically telling him to go do it. It may be more like, this is what Grumish One Eye tells the orcs to do, so we do it. This is Grumish One Eye's command.
I'm not one to down talk your own belief. However, you're only making things harder for you and your people.
Grumish One Eye knows best. He's strongest god of all.
Maybe so. But you're saying that you don't know anyone who's called the Black Spider, correct?
I crush spiders.
Very well, then. Right. I take time now to finish them off. Well, then,
Here.
sir, thank you for your time.
Okay.
You're just gonna finish him off?
Yes.
Okay. So he's dead now. You heartless bastard.
I'm the god of conquest. I have to do what needs to be done.
Alrighty.
So I'm searching, and a pin said she was as well. Like, I want to see like what's around here. Is there any clues or loot or anything?
Ron, keep an eye out. We don't know if any orcs are gonna come back to this cave.
Okay, just a second. Alfonsito.
Do I do an investigation check?
Fancito's good by now.
Yay.
And I see a treasure chest.
Let me do
Let's
something.
Go, let's do Alice that first.
I got a 16, but I'm also standing by
Okay.
something over here.
Okay, you are investigating, and you pop open that little chest down there, and it's got let's see here, it's got 4 potions of healing in it.
Nice. So
You're gonna need them.
Yeah, I'll take one.
Yeah.
I'll take one.
I will take one.
You're gonna need them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
with you as the DM,
All right.
yeah. Okay. Everyone took a potion of healing, right?
Yep.
You can have mine, Ping. I think you're gonna need it more than I do.
Alrighty, so you're gonna pop open the chest up there.
Yeah.
Alrighty, get ready to write down some numbers. Inside the
Mhm.
chest.
Hold on.
The,
Party loot. I've got party loot open.
get
yeah.
it to us.
Who's typing in party
Okay.
loot? First
Yeah,
of all.
who's typing party?
You are?
Okay.
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 Give it to me.
750 CP.
50 CP.
180 SP.
180 SP.
They used EP again. I hate EP.
How much EP?
He's gonna convert it.
I'm gonna try and convert it. I can't remember.
Because 1 GP is equal to 2 EP.
EP sucks. 61 GP. 61 GP.
61 GP.
There you go.
Right.
All right.
We can
And
split it later.
3 vials of perfume.
Alrighty.
3 vials.
Perfume? Okay.
Just perfume. Why? So these ogres and orcs have perfume.
Yeah, it's just some loot they brought.
Alrighty.
And you're really wishing they would have doused
Used
the
it.
hay
Yeah.
pile,
Yeah.
hay pile with it. Yeah. Yeah.
All right. And I only see a bed up here.
So was there anything else I found with that investigation check? Of 16?
I mean, not much. It's just kind of. I mean, you
It's
basically
just an orc
found their
hideout.
little loot pile. It's basically just an orc hideout for the
Okay.
most part.
I don't see anything. Who turned the lights off?
Uh-oh.
Okay. Okay.
You need a torch.
And
There
Pins
you go.
stacking
There's
up all the bodies over here.
Yeah, I still have the light on me. So let's get out of here. We found all we need.
Pin, stop luring around in the loincloths.
That's gross, man. Okay, can we so wait, how far are we from a safe place where we can do a short rest?
I mean, this place seems pretty safe.
If we can stand the smell.
Yeah.
Do we take smell damage every 10 minutes? Or
Nah, you're good. You're good.
All right.
We will cut it here for now for break time.
yeah.
So
But do a short rest here then?
if you want to do a short rest, or you can do a long rest, either or.
Oh, which do y'all want?
I guess take a short rest. I got about 12. I got 12 GP. I got 12 health points back. All
So
right.
we're doing a short rest? Is that what everyone's agreeing on? Everyone else?
As well.
Okay. Pin?
Have fun.
And I will have Curtis. Well, just stand close
I guess
by the
Pin's.
entrance just to keep an eye out.
Pin, are you
Alphonsito is
agreeing on a
also-
short rest?
It's also guarding.
All right,
Like-
I'll be right back.
All right, I'll be back, guys.
Yep, we're gonna take a break.
Oh, I didn't realize that was muted. Whoops. Yeah, I'm going on break too.
Okay, we'll be back after a short break. Hello? Is anyone back yet?
I am.
Yeah.
Hey.
I'm back.
Chris, did I do my hit dice right? I just rolled 2. I have 3. For the short rest. Did I do it right? Or is he?
Hold up. Where am I looking? There it is. Yeah, you did your hit dice, right?
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, you're good.
Say that's good enough for me.
I'm back to full health with 2 hit dice. Oh, and I get my key points back. Oh, yeah. Okay, cool.
During a short rest, we don't get back any spell slots, right?
Some of them depends on the spell.
No.
No, but I don't think I do.
Nope. You're not a warlock.
Okay.
So, did we loot the bodies already? If there's anything.
I think
You searched through their loincloths, you didn't find anything.
Okay.
gross.
Hey, there's extra pouches in there, I'm sure. At least
Okay,
I
now
feel
I
like
gotta
that.
edit it.
Nah.
There we go. Alright, now you can take a look at it. Take a look at what I posted in the
Hmm?
D&D chat. I
Oh,
posted something in the D&D chat on the
how to play rogue.
about
Oh, okay.
how to play a role. It's the bit on Thieves' Camp.
That you were mentioning earlier.
Yeah, Thieves' Camp's not
Oh,
a
okay.
language.
I'll look at it later.
Yeah.
Thieves' Camp is basically just the D&D equivalent of being a meme lord.
It's like the bardic, or whatever the... brain. The one the bard does. The mocking, vicious... The mocking one.
No. Not really. It's just, like I said, it's just a D&D equivalent of being a meme lord. Basically, if you're not in the know, you just kind of don't get it.
Oh, okay. It's only something other thieves get.
Yeah, exactly.
And you can use roll tables, right, to get your funny quotes. For vicious mockery and for thieves' cants. They have roll tables for that, don't they?
For Vicious Mockery and Thieves' Camp?
Yeah.
No.
I've seen some for vicious mockery.
Yeah, for Vicious Mockery, yeah. Not for Thieves' Camp.
Okay.
Not that I know of anyway. There may be some out there.
Is everyone back?
And then you got Wild Magic, and that's just a whole nother thing. No one left. Someone's back.
I don't know what happened.
Alright, so Alfacito should be back now because it's been an hour. He's back.
Yep.
Oh, well, he comes back after me. So.
Yeah.
All right. That's out of here.
So, weren't we gonna actually, now that I'm thinking about it, wasn't the well on the way to the orcs thing?
Yeah, but I think it might be. You guys want to hit the well before we go back to Phandelver, or we go back to Phandelver?
Yeah, I'd rather not just keep like going back and forth,
Let's not keep the black spider waiting now.
He just came and just head on to the well.
Oh shoot, that's right. I gotta post that podcast that I listened. Hang on.
Huh?
The Adventure Zone pod. It's a D&D podcast. So
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I posted in the D&D chat because it's basically the first few episodes is just Phandelver up to a certain point. Oh, righty.
We're playing ogre or hopscotch.
All right. Was there anything in the pockets?
They have loincloths.
All right. Well, I think it might be time for us to get move on. That well ain't gonna.
Those dead ain't gonna stay dead forever.
Well, don't we want proof that we murdered him?
We need to take their heads, right?
Totally.
Murder.
I mean, we.
That's a lot of heads.
That's one really big head too.
That's a lot of heads.
Or we just take like a right hand off of each of them, you know.
How about ears? Make it easy.
Oh,
Do
alright.
they have anything on them to signify what they are that we can take with us?
Their ears.
I'm gonna fine. I'll
Yeah.
start carving off some ears, and I'll put it on like a necklace around my neck.
Yeah. Okay.
Beautiful. Gross.
Like, I mean,
Feels like home.
Hmm.
I mean, just take them like, especially
It's okay.
especially ogres here. Time to pull a David. And instead of bringing it to King 12, we're bringing it to a town master.
And it was a specific person that sent us off on that one, right? Who was it?
It's the town master.
It was the town master.
Yeah, wasn't this one the board?
It's not written down. Yeah, where we saw it.
We saw it back
Dang
in
it.
like the town square, and like it was,
We saw it on the board.
yeah, and it said that the town master was going to offer someone a
Okay.
I guess.
Yeah. We need to do a better job of taking, like, saying where we go to turn quests in, because it wasn't written down. Okay, so we're going to the well, right?
Yep, time to go to the well.
Oh, by the way, weren't here like 2 different chests?
Yeah, we got them.
So we are down.
We got healing
Okay.
potions from one, and then perfume and money from the other one.
Oh, okay, you're right.
It's written in party loot.
I also want to grab Alphonsito.
Oh, yeah.
So, on to the old owl well.
Let's go.
Oh.
Oh, right, Old Owl Well. You need to go there, don't you?
Yeah.
Probably a good idea. Here, let me just stick you on the main map while I close all this stuff out and open up the stat blocks I need.
Yeah, it's funny because we had said we were going there first.
Yeah.
Oops, we overstepped.
Yeah.
We were on a mission.
Apparently. Oop, nope. No, stop that. Stop that. Stop it. And awesome.
Hey, Chris. I got an idea. Can I put it past you if it's a possible thing I could do?
Yeah, go nuts.
So you know how I have light sensitivity and all, right?
Yeah.
If I were to use the frills on my frill anime girl as like a shade over my eyes, so long as she's there, can I get rid of the disadvantage? I mean, all it would take is an AoE to like wipe her out, and I'll be back to that. But I just
Cool.
think that'd be funny to have like a little mini umbrella over my head. That's anime girl. Because it's a frilled lizard, you know.
No. I get it. I'm just wondering.
Or do I need
just
magical
wondering.
shades?
No. I'm just wondering if this should be. That's an interesting idea. I'm just.
I mean, I
wondering if there
totally
should
prefer
be-
if you'd rather me not, because it's
No. It's an interesting idea. I don't hate the idea. I'm just trying to figure out, should there be a disadvantage? I mean, you do basically have a monster girl riding on your head. So
oh, like how else it would affect?
yeah.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, let's just continue on.
Maybe my movement speed will be cut.
That might work. That might work. Or you have. Oh, yes. Go right ahead.
Uh-oh.
Go ahead.
Uh-oh.
Go ahead and do it. That's actually a really good idea, and I love it. I love everything about it. All right. Are you guys?
Uh-huh. I don't trust that.
Someone's happy.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
All right. Where do we place our tokens?
You can't see. Okay.
Yeah,
I'm pinging where you can put your token.
right there.
Can you see it?
Yeah.
I didn't. Can you do it again?
Okay.
Oh, there it is. All right. Boop.
Okay. Oh wow, that's bright. I'm gonna turn down the brightness a little bit. It's hurting my eyes. Okay.
Ah, I need the lizard girl on me.
Alrighty.
She's in umbrella mode right now.
Alright. So she's in umbrella mode. Fantastic. Okay. So you guys get to the Old Owl Well. As you crest the low ridge, you spy the crumbling ruins of an old watchtower standing amid the rugged hill. This place is so old that the walls are only mounds of rubble enclosing a courtyard of sorts, adjacent to a broken stump of an old tower. A colorful tent has been set up in the middle of the courtyard, but no one is in sight.
Mm.
What do you do?
Can I do perception checks?
Anybody, what's your passive wisdom? What's your passive perception?
Passive
I'm
perception 12.
Alright. Ron, Curtis, you guys passive perception? Got your passive.
Passive perception of
Passive
12.
perception, like
Hey.
+2?
It's under senses.
It's under senses.
Under the sense. Oh. 12.
Alrighty, you all smell the stench of death.
Nice.
Yay.
Hey.
From one bad smell to the next. We got that perfume.
Yes. Every single one of you smells the stench of death and decay. Have fun with that.
I was gonna say, can I do some kind of check to see, like, actively perception check or something to see, do I see any clues or anything?
You can do an active perception check. Go ahead and give me an investigation. Perception.
Investigation or perception?
No, perception. Perception.
Yeah, I was about to ask. Yeah.
Oh.
What?
All right. Well, you all
21.
notice the. You all, of course, notice the. Notice what you've noticed already. 10, everything. Out of that, you do recognize a little bit of shuffling going on in the in the thing.
In the thing.
That's so scientific.
In the thing.
The thing.
The big circular round thing. My
The
brain is killing me.
the well or the tent?
The 10.
Okay.
No, not the tent. The big thing. Big circular thing. The tower.
The tower. Okay.
There's a
Oh,
tower.
okay.
I can't see the tower. But yeah.
I'm trying to see it, but I can't really.
Oh, okay.
I see ruins.
There is. Hang on, I forgot to put this in.
Because I guess Roll20 doesn't support wall height or something.
And I gotta move. Yeah. There seems to be a big oaken, like a. What did that do? Did that put it on the? Oh, that put it on the GM overlay. There, token. There we go. Looks like someone's put a big, like, oak sort of chunk of oak in front of this thing here, with a big sign that says "Keep Out."
The thing here. Can't see what you're saying. This thing here.
The this thing over here, in front of the entrance over here.
Still don't see it.
You might have to go around. Curtis, are you just walking in?
I'm gonna go stealth and like flank the direction that they're going. So
Yeah, I want to do a stealth.
I'm just gonna go over in this direction if they're gonna go that direction.
I want to do stealth.
I
Hopefully
was
I can do
actually gonna
stealth. That wasn't
do
good.
one
10.
Oh wait, I didn't realize he went the other
Wait, give me a few
direction.
minutes,
What's going
guys.
on
I have
here?
something to take care of.
There we go.
What?
Okay, who's doing what? You guys.
I have
Who's
to
doing
clean
what?
something up real quick. Give me a second.
Okay.
I was gonna try to do a stealth and go around this way. I
It goes in the
got
crack
a
over
10.
Oh, okay. That rolled twice for some reason. Alfonsito
Yeah, I
is gonna
have-
stealth.
Yeah, you guys are all good.
Well, I am
Nothing,
gonna stealth as well.
nothing seems to notice you. Congrats.
I mean, do we see anything, or is it all just shuffling in the tent?
In the tower.
Oh, in the tower.
shuffling the tower.
Okay.
Yeah. My brain's not wanting to work properly.
I wanna do this, and I wanna peek right, like around this corner. Do I
Okay.
see anything?
Well, let's hold up because.
Curtis.
Well, yeah, Curtis. But yeah, I mean, you can peek around the corner. You don't really see anything. All you see is the big wooden door. It's not even really a door. It's like someone took a big chunk of wood and just kind of glued it together, glued like planks together, and then wrote "Keep Out" on it, and then just leaned it up against the wall.
I'm gonna do something silly. This is the place that we were thinking about undead, right?
Yeah.
So I know I probably smell stinky because I have the orc body bits around me. I'm gonna cast Disguise Self on myself and make myself look like I'm undead.
Sure. I suppose that would work.
We'll see how that works out, but I'm still stealthing though. Is anyone doing anything or?
We're waiting for Curtis.
Oh, okay.
Does anyone have detect undead or anything? Evil, something like that?
Find good and evil or something?
Mm-hmm.
I do.
You back? It's not.
So, what all can your little anime girl do?
Currently, in order to keep me from having disadvantage on perception checks and attacks, she is an umbrella over my eyes. Otherwise, I could send her out and be my eyes.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, Pin, can you give me another stealth roll?
Another one?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh.
Okay, your stealth is actually 12.
Sorry, I'm back.
Oh,
Your
I'm like
stealth roll.
disadvantaged because of the.
Yeah.
Disadvantage
Aw.
because of what?
Is my speed fine though?
Your speed's fine, yeah.
Okay, so you're just giving me disadvantage on stealth. All right.
Okay, I do have a sense good and evil. You have divine sense on it. I can sense up to 60 feet that is not behind total cover.
So, if it's in the tower, then you're not going to be able to sense it anyway. But you might be able to sense the tent, or is that's total cover anyway?
I also said that I can. Let me see if I can pull it up. If anything has been consecrated or desecrated as the house spell that's in the radius.
Go ahead and give it a roll. See what you find.
What do I need to roll?
Oh yeah.
Perception?
Did you? Oh no. You just use it. That's right. I forgot. You just use it. Well, I mean, you don't sense any forces necessarily, but yeah, this place has been desecrated. Yeah, it's been pretty desecrated.
Is there anything? Can I tell if there's anything moving inside that shack right there?
The tent?
The tower or the tent?
Tent.
You don't notice anything moving. Anything moving? No.
Let's try to see if I can roll good stuff check.
No.
Ooh.
I'll just stay out here.
Clank,
Well,
clank,
I mean,
clank,
it's kind of late, right?
clank, clank. As Curtis messes up his stealth check,
I'm
Clank,
running
clank.
for cover.
The wall. I don't know if you guys can. Hold
Can't
up.
see what you're pointing at. If you.
No. I'm trying to. There. There we go. The wall. The wooden wall comes down.
What
There's a
wooden wall? Where?
Yeah, right here. I was describing it earlier.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, we couldn't see where you were pointing earlier.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Yeah, there's a wooden wall there. It looks like someone just nailed a bunch of planks together and
Okay.
leaned it up against the wall, and it says "Keep out" on it. But as the clanking sounds, the wall comes down, and out come a lot of zombies.
Yay.
Oh, a lot of zombies. A very many zombies.
Hmm.
Probably way too many zombies.
Probably way too many.
Probably.
Probably.
are they having a
It's,
dancing party in there? Are they
Are
doing
they
thriller or
having
something?
fun?
No, but I'm gonna go ahead and put them back on the GM layer. I forgot these guys have undead fortitude.
You trying to kill
Alright.
us? You trying to kill us, aren't you?
Yeah, and you guys didn't take a long rest, so
We
there
took
you
a
go.
short rest.
Yeah, you did. You did. No spell slots. That's nice. Hey, you know that burning hands would have been really useful right now. Roll
Uh-huh.
initiative.
Oh no.
You know, give the initiative order.
Why
Pull up,
lizard
pull up.
girl?
Don't forget to click on your
Hold up.
token.
Hold up. Yeah, I think you use your lizard girl token.
There we go.
There you go. It's just well, I'll keep it 9. It's your iron person anyway. Is that everybody? Oh, all right. Yeah, that's right. He takes you to action right after. Zombie. Zombie. Put initiative tiebreaker. Whisper. Let me see here. That'll be a quicker way to do this. Alrighty. I think I'm getting them all. Can't tell.
What's going on? You're rolling
I'm
initiative for all
rolling
yours?
for the
Oh, okay.
rolling the initiative for the zombies, yeah. And yeah, okay, that'll work. Well, the good thing is, guys, is that most of you do manage to. Well, no, never mind. Okay. See, how many feet of movement do they have? Alrighty. Token there. There we go. Alright, can you guys see into the thing?
No, I cannot.
Not where I am right now, no.
No.
Fantastic. There. Token.
Yikes. That's an awful lot of zombies. Holy
oh, yeah,
crap.
so you can see into there.
No, seeing the turn order.
Oh, yeah, that is. The turn order is in there. Okay. Let's go ahead and just, I'm still on the token layer.
You are trying to kill us all. Time for everyone to start thinking about what their next character's gonna be.
Okay. Alrighty. So. Alrighty, I'm gonna have to do this individually then. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so we got one zombie. One zombie here. I kind of wish you could just manipulate things on multiple layers. He's gonna come out here. going bleh.
Why do you have to have it on 2 layers?
So you guys don't see how many zombies there are.
Well, I just saw the initiative order.
Yeah, but did you count how many zombies there are?
I didn't
About
have
2
to.
million
There
of
was a
them.
lot.
Like 10 plus.
Yeah, 10 plus.
Yeah, let's go plus. We'll
It
go
was plus.
Okay, it was definitely plus.
Mm.
And
Anyone
this
got any
one-
AoEs?
I don't have any AoE, but I do have some. I do have my magic. I can just simply just keep bombarding with them.
Bleh.
You guys
Yeah,
have enough?
it'd be a
Oh,
good
man,
time
yeah.
to use any celestial magic you might have.
Bleh.
I do have
I don't
this
gain new
thing.
high level spells until later.
It's like World War Z up in here. Alrighty. Those are all the zombies that go before Alistat.
Yay. So there's a bunch that go before me? Is that what you said?
Yeah, like 5.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Well, let's see.
I have a plan actually. I have a plan.
What's the plan?
I mean, it's not a good plan, but it's a plan still.
Jump tower.
I have some cooking oil, so maybe if I were to slip
Okay.
some oil in here.
I have some fire.
Exactly.
Oh, I
I'm
can
just
also use my
saying.
fire. I can also use my fire in order to make it bigger.
Don't you also have celestial stuff? Or something?
No, I have lay on hands.
Oh. So
But
no celestial attacks. I thought maybe that's later. I don't know.
Radiant.
Radiant, yeah. Okay.
But I do have my channel divinity.
That comes back with a short rest?
Yeah.
Okay.
You sure about that?
Yeah.
I thought it was long rest.
No, it's short rest.
Alfat, you're up.
Unfortunately,
I'm up.
finding doesn't work on zombies.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Well, I'm gonna come here where I can see stuff. So I can see this one and this one and this one and like the edge of that one. So I'm going to target this one.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, okay, I need to make sure I'm in range here. Yeah, okay. I will do the produce flame. 13.
That hits.
Okay.
Ron,
I got
think
max
you're good.
damage 8.
Nice.
Well, Ron, I think your plan to really try to set things on fire might work out if you're able to like spray oil all over.
Okay, nice.
So,
He's still
8.
up.
Okay.
Still up.
That's all I'm doing. I'm not going any closer to him right now.
Alrighty,
Okay,
Ron.
let me see.
You're good to go.
I'm gonna
Try to see if you
go
can dash, man.
right here, and I'm gonna just jack the bottle in this bottleneck. I don't know
How
if I have to
how wide of a
roll-
range would that be for like a splash or anything?
I have absolutely no idea. It's just a bottle with cooking oil, so I am improvising.
What would he do, Chris?
I'm not really sure. Cooking oil. Well, the thing about cooking oil is it doesn't really burn. It's more of a smoky quality.
Well, have you ever had any on your skin that's really hot?
These are zombies. They're undead.
So?
Yeah.
What's
Kill
with
them
that
with
oil?
fire.
What would
I
happen?
do have regular oil for like a lantern, like an oil flask I could use.
Yeah,
But
that
you're
could
pretty. Oh no, you're next. Okay. But would the cooking oil still like work? Or
work. I mean, you could.
we try it and find
try.
out?
You can try it and find out. Cooking oil will probably work better for like a grease type spell type thing.
To stick on it, you know.
Grease
Yeah,
fire.
yeah. No, like grease the spell, like making an area difficult terrain,
Oh.
or like having to. I think grease also, if you enter it, you have a certain DC you have to hit, otherwise you fall prone, basically slip and fall.
Oh,
Mhm.
I have a big bag of ball bearings.
Oh.
That could work too. Could work too.
So, but right now, what is Ron doing?
I'm gonna check the model. I mean, if it doesn't work, I don't care. I mean, role
Yeah,
playing
try it.
wise,
Yeah, you wouldn't
that will
know.
be
Yeah,
what I do.
yeah.
Just panic and just kill them with fire and just
Kill them
throw
with fire.
everything at them.
Hey, who do you throw it at? Who do you throw it at?
Me?
Where are you gonna throw
In
it?
this bottleneck. In the bottleneck.
Oh, okay. You just throwing it like on at the ground, or you like throwing it at the zombies?
A zombie was already on fire, right?
I hit this one. I don't
Yeah.
know if it's staying on fire, but I hit
It
it.
doesn't. It doesn't stay on fire. It doesn't stay
Oh,
on fire. Yeah. It doesn't.
so I'm gonna check it anyways.
Okay.
So on the
So you
ground or at the zombie?
At the door, at the
At the-
bottleneck, at the
At the bottleneck
thingy.
door.
Okay. So that works. I'm gonna move the zombie temporarily, just so I can get
Mark.
a draw shape going here. And what's oil? Oil color? Oh, it's kind of like brownish. Brown. Yellow.
Yellow.
So there you go.
Because it's clean oil. Because.
Kind of like pee.
Stop. Stop.
So it's only a
Okay.
5-foot radius? Okay.
So let's take a look. Grease spell. So 5-foot. That 5-foot radius right there is going to be greased. Grease. No. Grease.
So grease does catch on fire.
Grease appears. Each creature standing in the area must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or fall prone. Creature that enters the area or ends its turn there must also succeed on a dexterity saving throw or fall prone. So, let's just say it's going to be a 12 DC to not fall prone. Mind you, that may seem low, but zombies also can't. They got really low dex. So this zombie right here is going to throw for dex. He actually manages to stay up. Look at that. He had to roll a 16 to do it, but he did it. Is there anything else you want to do?
Yeah, bonus action. Activate Alphonse. Or Alfonsito, rather.
Alright.
And a regular Alfonsito attack. Just a second. Bam.
Punch! Falcon punch! That hits, by the way.
Bam. 10 damage.
Nice. Bad.
That is actually maximum damage.
Oof. Okay, so that's Ron's turn. So the next block of zombies needs to go.
Wow.
Yeah. Okay, Pin. You can go ahead and go ahead and go.
Just because I want to make it extra hard on the extra zombies to come out, I'm going to throw my bag of 1,000 ball bearings right where the grease is at. I do that, or do I need to move?
Greased ball bearings. Yeah. Go ahead and see if you can't move in a.
I'm gonna go ahead and maybe move around here. I'll do a disengage to
Okay. Okay. No worries.
So yeah, is this a bit better?
Yeah.
To do my
Go ahead
throw?
and toss your ball bearings.
Okay. What kind of roll should I do for that? Good dexterity.
You're just throwing them at you're not really doing an attack roll. You're just trying to make an area of different terrain. Ain't gonna worry about it. Gonna worry about it. Say this will increase the DC by 3. We'll make it a 15 now. You have to hit a 15 DC in order to get out of there.
Okay, what's the area so that we know as well?
It's with the yellow.
So it's so it's only within 5 feet radius, even with 1,000 ball bearings.
Yeah.
So if I lit the ball bearing, so if I lit the grease area on fire, I get rid of the ball bearings and the grease, right?
Well, the ball bearings are metal.
Not the ball bearing. Yeah.
So, but with both the grease and the ball bearings, it's an extra level of difficulty. So we might not want to set it on fire. Okay.
Well, he was saying how cooking oil doesn't really set on fire as well as regular oil. Yeah. So he's using it as a grease instead.
Yeah, except grease fires are pretty bad. But okay.
Well, when they're
once they catch fire.
Yeah.
Once they catch fire.
Once they catch fire. Yeah.
They're just hard to get out, but they're not as easy to catch fire.
And this may actually help you better, actually, because a 15 DC. At this point, the zombies are gonna have to roll above us.
Yeah, they're not gonna be very dexterous, are they? But we know that.
They gotta roll above a 17 in order to not fall.
Because they have a minus.
Yeah. But I don't know that we would know that yet as characters.
No, you would not. Well, I mean,
they're bumbling around.
They're zombies. I mean, you all kind of know that zombies. They're kind of stumbling and stuff. Which one's this? Oh, there we go. All right, Curtis, it's your turn.
We're gonna try to see if I can light this one on fire here. Would that hit the oil if I light this one on fire?
No, unless it's an AoE thing.
It should be an AoE. It's not an AoE. Just hits a target.
Go ahead. Lost fire at it. Wait, is this fire or sacred flame? Sacred flame is radiant.
Sacred flame.
Yeah, that's radiant.
Alright.
Let's see, zombie dex save. That is going to be a wow. Okay.
What?
It actually. Oh, shoot! This is to GM. It was a 15.
So that's just.
Yeah. Okay. So.
But then, what about difficult terrain? Does that make it change it any?
Oh, the attack? No.
Oh, they're not on difficult terrain anyway.
Yeah. So yeah, it doesn't hit. The zombie actually manages to dodge by some miracle of
That
Unnature.
zombie was a acrobat in real life.
Yeah, for real. It was a.
Okay.
Well, to be sure that I can keep Pen from getting hurt, I will make sure to step forward.
Hey.
Okay.
Then we get a lot of. And then this zombie is gonna move forward. Does a 20 hit?
Hit me? Yes.
Alrighty.
Slam.
3 bludgeoning damage.
Oh,
Aren't you back at full health?
just about. I'm at 25 now.
Alright.
Wait, we gotta go. Hold up, I need some stuff. Bleh. 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 Next zombie. Alright, now this zombie here is going to enter the area and he's got to roll a dex save or fall prone. Oh, he's down. Yeah, I gotta.
So does that add on more difficult terrain?
I actually might increase the DC by 1 for every zombie that falls over.
Good.
At some point, they're just
Good.
gonna all get stuck in the floor.
That's good.
Okay, alright. So next zombie is the zombie that actually managed to make the DC. He'll come out. Yep. That's 5. 10, 15, 20. Alfonsito. This over here. Slam attack. Nothing. Alrighty, you're good. You're good.
Easy.
But you'll take another one. Now
Oh.
the 20 hit.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's 5 bludgeoning damage.
Okay, no worries.
Alrighty. How's that? You're up.
Okay, this one looks like it's headed for Pen, so I'm gonna go over to it. And Wakizashi. Nat 20.
Sweet. Go ahead and then roll me that damage.
So how do you do the crit damage?
You just roll another d6.
But it doesn't have the modifier on it, right?
No.
12.
Oh, sweet. 12 damage total. Nice. Nice 12? Alright, you want to do anything else?
So it's still up.
Yep, still up.
I
I mean, they're zombies. They're pretty chunky.
will do. Where's my key points? Where'd they go? Why can't I see my key points?
Well, you have 3, so.
Yeah, but they disappeared on my sheet. I don't know why. Oh, there they are. Okay, so I'm going to do flurry of blows. So how many feet did I move just then? 35, 30?
I don't.
I
Let's
was
say 30.
I was here.
So let's see. You're here?
Yeah. So I
30
still
feet.
have another 10 feet of movement if I get him with this one. So I'm gonna do key flurry of blows. 22.
Yep, that hits.
7.
Still up.
Okay.
Zombies are very easy to hit, but they're also very chunky and
14.
hard to keep that. That hit.
7.
Alrighty. That zombie is, well, yes. Constitution 12. That zombie does not go down. Instead, it stays up at 1 hit point.
Oh, it has some kind of benefit being a zombie.
Yep. Undead Fortitude.
Okay. So that's it. I can't do anything else.
Nope. Not
Okay.
that I know of.
That's it then.
Ron, you're up.
Yeah. Actually, can I get like, I mean, Alfonsito sees stuff, but I'm not, you know, how do I say this? I cannot see what Alfonsito sees. You know,
You
the game
cannot-
is not.
What Alfonsito sees?
Yeah,
Can't see
I can only see with Ron right now.
Okay. I think that's because he probably doesn't have sight. I'll have to give him sight. Let's
It
second.
says that on his sheet.
Give me a second. Give me a second. Hold on. All right. So yeah, let me give him sight real quick. Let me give his token sight. Should have given him sight earlier, but token has vision. Say settings. You can see now.
Okay, nice. Yeah, okay. Perfect. Okay. So I'm gonna go for this guy with Ron with my crossbow.
Alrighty. Yep, you hit. 7 damage. Nice.
Okay, activate Alfonsito.
Alrighty.
I'm gonna go for the same guy. Bam.
That hits.
That hits. Okay.
Yeah, like I said, zombies are really easy to hit, but they're just really chunky.
Okay, 3 damage. Not a lot.
Yep. Alrighty. Next, we got some more zombies trying to get out of this.
More zombies. I mean, like 10 of them.
Oh no,
1,
there's
2,
more than 10.
4, 5, 6, 7.
I counted out there about 24 of them.
The
Jesus
zombie is
Christ.
going to. The zombie's going to try to get past your door here, your little defense here, and let's see. He's got to roll. Where's the zombie sheet? You got to roll his dex check. Oh, he fails miserably, so he's down too.
+1 to DC.
Well, yep. We'll go ahead. Every 2 zombies will add a +1 to the DC.
Okay.
I said, if all those are like just starting to pile up, I'll just light the thing on fire. I'll just light the thing on fire.
Well, then that's going to reduce the DC because of the
It's
grease.
just a bunch. It's just gonna be a bunch of It's just gonna be a bunch of greased zombies rolling around.
That's awesome.
Yeah, but think about it.
It's
Think
weird.
about it. They're all
And
stuck
then-
in one place.
And then Pin
All
can.
around.
I'm going to yell to Pin, hey, if you get a chance, throw the oil inside the thing, and then I'll try to light it on fire.
So he's just gonna go there.
Okay.
Next zombie.
Say,
Can this
like,
zombie
you
get
get-
out? This zombie can get out, so he's going to attempt to get out. And he's going to roll the DC. Dex check. Fails. Actually, no, he
Okay.
can't get out because it's still difficult terrain. So, never mind. Gotta have. Nope, that zombie's not. Oh. This
Yeah.
zombie can get out. It's like a line. We're just waiting to get out. This zombie. Dex check. Fails. So
I said,
he
like, if we can just get these all like one area, just coat them all with oil, we can then light them on fire.
is down. This is a farce.
Well, we gotta try to keep you from killing all of us.
Zombie is down.
It's gotta be
So that
really
adds-
crowded in that tower.
That adds another one to these. So okay, so 15, 16. DC is now 17. Once it gets to 19, I literally think they literally would not be able to get it.
Cool. Then we can
Oh,
just
that's
set
what's
the place on fire.
Set it on fire, and then we can focus on getting rid of the rest of them.
The zombie here, Dex. Oh,
What's the DC at now?
it's still at 17. The zombie here. This zombie can't get out, so he's just gonna move up in line, and then the zombie's gonna move up in line. Ben, it's your turn.
Okay.
And
There's
You want an oil?
yeah, all them up.
On just the
This
main
is-
group in the middle.
I was saying back here, so I could like
Uh,
set the ones that are inside the tower on fire.
Can't really see the inside, but
Oh, you can't. Oh, okay.
I mean, I'll throw inside if I can see the darkness inside. I mean,
Yes,
so long as
all we
it doesn't
see
seem
is
like-
a dark circle. We can't see. Because even though the door came down, we should be able to see inside now, right?
well, now there's a giant pile of zombie bodies, so
They're all fresh for the murder. So,
Yeah.
yeah, I'll just oil them babies up
All
with
right.
my with my lantern oil.
Okay.
Ow! Sorry.
You're good.
don't die.
Yeah.
I think I will go ahead and just I don't know, crawl on top of the
The well.
The well.
well. Yeah, I'll be perched up there. Caw.
Alrighty.
Ugh.
So you said you tossed the oil flask in there.
Yeah.
All right.
So what would that also be 5 foot?
Yeah. Where'd you toss it? Like right here or right on the pile?
I'm just gonna toss it on the pile.
On the zombie pile. Okay.
Ow. Sorry.
No, you're fine. This zombie can get out. Hang on, I gotta count how many
What?
zombies I got on here. 1, 2, 3. Well, they could. It has enough movement to get out. That's what I'm saying. Okay, so there's 5. So it would be 15, 16, 17. And now, let's roll his dex. Oh, well, no, hang on. DC 17. He makes it because he hits the DC. So yeah, he actually does manage to get out. So he was right there, and he was.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. There you go, Curtis. You're up.
All right, I'm going to attack the zombie right in front of me.
Zombie.
The dangerous zombie.
Go
I
ahead,
think that's the
smack
one
him
I
up.
hit earlier with fire, but I don't remember.
Yeah, I can try to see if I can use my sacred point. See if I
Well-
can. Yeah, I'll hit the one that's right by you with my sacred point.
Well, I would say worry about that one because this one's only on 1 hit point. So worry about yours.
Yeah. All right. That's a 9 hit.
9 does hit, actually. Yeah. 12 slashing damage. You gonna use anything else, or is that it?
Can I use my cantrips with Divine Smite?
Your cantrips?
Yes.
Not unless you have a bonus action cantrip. Actually, no, because Divine Smite costs a bonus action. I'm pretty sure it costs a bonus action. I'll have to double check.
What does it say?
Special type. It says special type of action. It doesn't say bonus action.
Okay, yeah. Then, yeah, if you have a bonus action cantrip.
Alright, well, let's try it. 2d8.
So is Divine Smite a bonus action?
It's supposed to be 2d8. Yes, it's a special action. And
Yeah, it's a special action.
Okay.
It says it's undead. I can use a 1d8.
Yeah, actually you can. You can use an extra d8.
So,
all right.
6 and 6.
Well, you guys notice that when he does all this stuff, this zombie doesn't get back up.
Because of the radiant?
I don't know.
Maybe.
Roll me a
religion?
You're a monk. Roll me a religion check.
That was a bad roll.
Surely Buddha has some wisdom about this. Nope. You don't know nothing.
I don't think Buddha's in this world, are they?
He's in there if I say he is.
Oh, okay.
Okay. As official, Buddha is not part of the Genasi's pantheon.
Or whatever monastery I came from. Yeah.
Is that your turn, Curtis?
Yeah, that'll be my turn. If he's not gonna get back up, I might as well just move up here just to close up the gap.
Curtis, I think it would have been a religion check, not a history check.
Oh,
if you were trying to do a check.
You trying to do the same check she was?
Yes.
What's your well, hang on.
Well, it could still be 17.
Yeah, it's still technically 17. Yeah, you know that zombies they don't like take more damage from radiation from radiant damage, but they're whenever they take like a really big hit, or if they they get put down by radiant damage, they don't have a tendency to get back up. Their undead fortitude tends to fail them in that particular instance.
That's a good That's a good thing I had Divine Smite on it.
Bleh. Alrighty. Zombies coming out. Let's see if he manages to make it. That's a 17 DC. Nope.
Now it's an 18 DC.
Yeah, it's an 18 DC. It's up to 19. They will literally not be able to do. They will 2 more zombies, and it's literally impossible for them. Okay.
And we can just focus on getting rid of the rest of these guys.
And nope, he ain't gonna be able to get out. So, yeah. Okay, he'll be able to get out. So, deck check. Nope. And
19.
Next. Oh yeah, here we go. Last one. This one doesn't make it.
It's great.
He crit failed.
What?
Love it.
So what are we on now?
About it.
19.
We're now at 19. And they literally will not be able to get past.
Nice. Even if they do a nat 20, they can't get past.
Yeah, even if they do a nat 20. Yes.
That's awesome.
So
Yeah.
let's not. But so
Okay,
that's the case.
so let's focus on picking these off. Yeah.
So yeah, they're just gonna all pile up the entrance here. Try to. Here, we'll see.
Yeah.
Here, we'll just get them all piled up here. Because they're gonna continue to try to get through and fail miserably.
So yeah,
I think 10 zombies piled up there is probably enough. I think it's probably a good little limit. Okay. All right, that one's dead. So you already killed it.
Yep.
All right, the one in front of Alice, that is going to slam attack. No.
Nope.
Okay. Denied. That one is stuck in the zombie pile. Alfonzito. Does a 17 hit?
Yeah, that hit.
That is a 7 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Alright. Next zombie. Is going after Alfonzito again.
No.
Right there. 20.
No.
Slam attack. 5 bludgeoning damage.
Okay, I think he's still up. Let me check. Yeah, he's.
Okay. How's that? You're up.
I'm gonna Wakizashi this one. 21.
Wakazashi it. 21 hits.
5.
5 piercing damage. Alrighty, it's gonna roll a con save. It's still up.
What?
Oh wow! It got plus. It has a +3. +3 on its con.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Unarmed strike it. Ugh. I got it on that one.
Oh. Well, unless you want to use a key point.
That's annoying.
Yeah, it is. So is that it for you?
I'm gonna use the key point and do another strike. It's wasting all my key points on one zombie.
Yay.
11.
11 hit. 11 hit.
6.
Alrighty, DC 11. Let's see if this works. 19.
Dang it! Okay.
You sure you don't want me to help you with that zombie?
Well, you might, depending on what you're doing next round. I'm not gonna tell you what to do, but
Ron,
stupid
you're up.
zombies. That should only be able to do it once.
Nah.
Did you just change the rule because of all the zombies piled up in the door?
No, it literally says if the damage reduces the zombie to 0 hit points, it must make a Constitution saving throw with a DC of 5 plus the damage taken, unless the damage is radiant or from a critical hit. On a success, the zombie drops to 1 hit point instead. So there you go. Nothing says there's a limit on it.
I'd use my sacred flame.
Okay, I'm gonna keep I'm gonna keep pushing the plan of trying to get them on fire.
No.
Let's leave it difficult so that they can't get out.
They can't get out now.
And
So
we can
just
pick
need to
them
get
off
ready.
once we're done with these. Because they can't get out right now.
Like, they can't get out, so just those on the floor that are outside.
Okay.
Try to have off on feet.
Okay, so this zombie was at 1 HP
Yeah.
Forever.
forever.
Yeah. It has a special ability that if it makes a DC throw successfully, it just stays alive at 1 HP. Or
Oh,
That's
okay.
why I
I
can't
thought.
kill it.
Okay.
Rogues,
Because I've killed it like
Rogues are-
3 times.
rogues are very good at taking out zombies. Monks are not.
Uh,
and paladins, paladins are.
So I mean, there is absolutely nothing I can do about them.
do a lot of damage.
Oh.
Do a lot of damage
Just,
in one go.
just shoot just shoot some of the zombies and weaken them.
Well,
Yeah,
okay. Gonna try
because
and shoot him.
the more damage you do, the harder it is for the
The same.
zombie to get back up. So
What?
that's 9 piercing damage. That's
Yep.
going to be a DC 14. So let's go ahead and give that con a roll. That's an 8.
Yes.
Zombie goes down.
Finally. Thank you.
Okay, nice, nice. And activate Alfonsito, and Alfonsito is gonna repair himself.
Alrighty.
So I just do this, I think.
Flex, he'll love it.
Flexing? Flexing? I didn't put that in. Okay.
Oh yeah, no, that was me. Yeah. Did I put that in?
Maybe.
I think I did. Flex
Okay.
tape. It should be flex tape, really.
Flex tape.
Oh, that's a lot of damage.
That's a
Right.
lot of damage.
Okay, and that is my turn.
Oh no. Oh, no.
I've actually never seen those commercials y'all are talking about because I avoid commercials.
You don't know what you're missing.
y'all shared a
I
video
gotta
somewhere, I
send
thought,
you,
or a
I gotta
meme.
Send you the Jontron. The Jontron.
Yeah, the
like,
Jontron video.
He's the one who really turned it into him. Okay, so that's your thing.
Yep.
Alrighty. Zombie stuck. And I'm just gonna roll down the list here. Yeah, I think all these zombies are stuck. So Pin, you're up.
There you go, actually.
Yes. Yes.
The flexing.
Okay.
Both
what-
classics.
What hasn't been hit yet?
That one hasn't been hit. I think that's the only one that hasn't been hit yet.
Oh, wait. I'm gonna go take out my rapier, and actually, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna shoot up some snot, because I'm very graceful at that, and yeah, precisely. And then I should have advantage because I got my lovely little my little umbrella, right? Or is that negated?
Disadvantage on what? No, it's just stealth rolls.
Oh, just stealth.
Because
Okay,
it's just because your monster girl doesn't shut up.
that's
so.
fair. Yeah.
Okay.
Because she's like probably crawling over my face, like.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh my gosh, stop.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll go ahead and do my thing. Oh yay, nat 20.
Sweet. Which one are you hitting?
Which one looks like is taking the least amount of damage of of the two that's closest to Alfonso?
They're actually both the same. About the
They're
same.
both the same. Okay. Well, I'll go ahead and focus in on one at least, on the one in the middle. Yeah, let him take the brunt of it. And then I'll shoot the snot off to the one in front of Alfonso.
Alright, well, roll.
And then,
roll another d8 and another 2d6.
D8 and then a D6, you said? Or
2d6.
Okay, well, we'll do that. And then
12, 15.
I can do 2d6.
Mm-hmm. 19
Okay.
damage. Nice. Nice.
And
It's gonna
then
be
and then 3 for the other dude.
that's gonna be a 25 DC. No, 24. That is impossible for them to do. So he just dies.
Bleh.
Well, actually, he took a critical hit. He dies anyway.
Bleh.
Bleh. Yeah, he just dead. There we go.
Little anime girl is applauding. I'm a very
Yeah.
obnoxious way.
Alrighty. Now it's this zombie here, who looks over at the fresh meat.
The anime girl just flips him off.
I'm guessing it's 12, doesn't it?
Nope.
Alrighty. Curtis, you're up.
You're mine now, zombie. Zombie. Only one hit, so I take it?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, 21 definitely hits.
5, and I'm going to use some radiant damage. So I've got to roll a 3d8. This time I'm going to use one of my normal spells to do it.
Ooh.
16 plus 5, that's 21. Well, I hate to say it. He's got to have 22 hit points. You missed it by that much.
What?
Yep. He's still up with 1 hit point left.
Oh. Even with my radiant damage. Well,
Yep.
bad enough. Well, bad enough.
Alrighty. Next is a bunch of stuck zombies. Then we got a dead zombie. We got another dead zombie. Got a stuck zombie. We got a live zombie, which is going to attack Alfoncito. 15 hit.
I think it does. Yeah, because the AC is 15, exactly 15.
7 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
That's a dead zombie. And it's Alizat's turn.
I'm going to attack this one with flame.
Alrighty.
Yogurt, come on.
15.
15 hits. Yep. 3 damage.
3.
Let's see here. Oh, it goes down.
Well, that's a rare roll.
Nice.
Yeah, it goes down. If I can just get it to. There we go.
All right. I guess that's it for my turn.
Alrighty.
I think
Then
yeah,
that would be-
Nobody's hurt, are they? It was like among our people, right? Or
I only took a bit of damage.
And
yeah,
Alfoncito
not much though,
is
right? You only took like 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alfoncito.
Okay.
Alfoncito is badly hurt, yeah.
Can
Been
we heal
tanking like crazy.
Alfoncito or no?
Do you have the mending cantrip?
No, so we can't.
Then
Okay.
no, you can't.
I mean, I
Okay,
could
that's
probably
it. That's all I can do then.
But I do not really have anything else.
Well,
Alrighty, Ron. You're up.
Mending is a cantrip or a...
Yeah, mending
Or,
is mending is a cantrip.
Oh, I need to check that out later. Okay,
Yeah.
well, anyways. I'm gonna shoot this bad boy with my crossy.
Boom. 6, nice.
And
He's
it's
still
not
up.
a lot. This is still up, okay. And let's see. Alfoncito is gonna mend. He's gonna mend himself. Let me roll for it. Flexiel, okay.
There you go.
Mhm.
Okay, that is my turn.
And now Pin, who is AFK.
She said she just, yeah.
Ooh.
So we've just got the one out here that's still up.
Yeah, like, see if once we take care of this one, let's see whoever's in there and if they have anything to do with these zombies.
Hmm?
I'm saying like a weird tent near like a tower infested with zombies.
Yeah.
Oh, that don't look right.
Is this the entrance to the tent here?
Yeah. Should be.
Well, somebody's streaming
I'm-
something on
I'm back.
online.
Attack!
Okay, so just the one guy by Alfonso,
Just
right?
the one guy by Alphonse.
Pokey,
Yeah.
pokey, pokey.
Does somebody have something loud going on in the background? I don't want to get pinged for copyright if somebody's
That
playing
hits.
some TV show or something.
Oh, you're good.
Ooh. That's 20, 21 plus 5. It's 26. Yeah, he's not gonna make that. So
5 from.
he did. It's the base. It's 5 plus whatever damage they take. So
Oh.
The more damage you do, the more you'll make sure these guys just stay down.
Yep.
Bad.
Alright, so as you manage to kill the last zombie, you
That's
hear a
out
snort
there.
from inside the tent.
Yeah.
I just go and act like a zombie because I'm disguised self. Oh.
A man in red robes and a very pale figure walks out of this tent, surveys the situation, and goes, "What the hell are you all doing here?"
Oh,
And that's where we're gonna leave it this week because I actually have to go.
Yeah, yeah.
And I think I need to go to bed.
So we need to make a note here.
this is just making
Quest list.
notes.
I'm doing it.
I was just saying, like,
Where is it?
Old Owl Well.
Where are
zombies
we?
Stuck. We're at the Old Owl Well.
Zombies are stuck in DC 19.
Zombie mosh
Difficult terrain. Strange person.
Burst out of the tent.
I'm just gonna
That's
leave
what
this here.
we're doing here. Okay. And was there any like conditions anyone needs to keep
Yeah. You
track
can just,
of or
you can
anything?
just,
Everyone's okay.
yeah, go ahead, Phoebe. Talk to you
I
later.
hope you feel better.
Bye,
Bye,
thanks.
guys.
Bye, BB.
Um,
Oh yeah, prestidigitation. It's kind of
You
not
can just-
kind of pointless.
just-
huh?
if you want to just straight swap it, go ahead and straight swap it now. Just go nuts.
So, do we get any XP from this time?
I'll have to calculate it out later.
Did we
but right
add our
now-
XP from last time? I think we did it while we were still playing, right? Last time.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we did it while we were still playing this time.
Okay.
Yeah, I have
So,
got to go.
I'm gonna make a note that we need to. So you need to, or I'll just make it in Discord, I guess. That we need the the DC or the XP from this game.
Oh yeah. No, I'll remember. I'll get it.
Okay.
And just remember, Thieves' Cant isn't a real language.
Okay. So remember to watch the videos.
And how much EXP do we get?
He said he's going to do it
I'm gonna
later.
have to calculate it later because I have to go. I've got to go.
Alright.
But I'll talk
Take
to
care,
y'all.
guys.
Talk
Have a
to y'all
good-
later.
All right.
Hey,
Thanks.
see ya.
Thanks for watching on Twitch.